Hi there, everybody. Sorry for the late start. We're a little behind on some of our players.
Hi.
Some things have changed. Mariana's off in New York. Niles should be on his way, and David is doing homework. So it's gonna be a soft one today, which is honestly fine. They went through 5 sessions of
Dungeon.
near death and potential death, and then actual death. But with that being said, in our last episode, our group descending beneath the surface into the depths of the stills, a portion of water of no movement within Crater Bay. They came across a creature called an aboleth, which was benevolent in nature and directed them towards a seal of the gods, which they also needed to try and amend. As they explored the ivory tower, they came to know that it was constructed by Nuxanor's father. And in his dying breath, he made sure that the tower was sealed to prevent any interlopers or accidents happening with the seal. They took down a creature called an Eidolon, a protector summoned by Banean himself to create a an issue with the architect and to prevent the seal from ever being repaired. With their mission complete, the seal repaired and active, they ascend to the surface, recollect themselves on their ship, the Sunsetter, and they begin to make their way back north to the port town of Northreach. So, is late evening, sun is just about to set. The cool air washes over you, nipping at your skin as long as you've been beneath the surface. It's definitely brisk and definitely getting colder as the night draws on. Your friends on the deck have helped you on board, dried you off, helped you get reacclimated to the surface. And you all notice that Selene is very much withdrawn. Kotok does not seem to care in any capacity. Varen is making an attempt at lashing some ropes, and Gaius is tending to the 5 of you, tending to wounds, um, assessing each of your situations and any changes. Because it seems that every time you guys have come across these bits of hidden city, someone doesn't come back the same. But what would you guys like to do?
I'm already in my room.
I technically while we travel back, I'd like to put Ingress and Tank into my room, and I'd like to teach them as much about the world as I can before I'm like, hey, this is land to go find my grandson, because I don't want them to be babies of the world. I also think I'm officially creating the first Warforged in your world. So, Ingress and Tank, there you go. Congratulations. But yes, I more or less am focusing on them because I'd like to get them ready. So, showing in the boat, saying hi to everyone, saying this is Ingress and Tank, teach them while we go to land, and then, yeah, that's it. Are you waving here like new?
No, I've gone to my room to pass out
And now waving
and
staff.
recuperate because I just died.
It's okay. You metaphorically died.
I died.
We'll see.
My soul left my body.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
The night goes on. The familiar wash of the waves and the wind lulls you all to sleep. Come the next morning, Gaius actually knocks on each of your doors and asks you all to head to the main deck. He has something to talk about.
But
Just come into the main deck. I've got some business.
okay.
Hey, I'm sleeping so good. What?
You can go back to bed when we're done.
Well, I'll be awake by then.
But do you leave?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I follow.
I go out. I follow. I go to the dinner table.
There's a small bit of a spread. As much as the boys are able to make. But Gaius sits down. You all partake of breakfast. And then he begins to talk. Okay, so things are getting a little dicey from everything that's gone on. I mean, sure, we're all basically heroes at this rate. We've taken down cults, monsters, we fought demons. I kind of want to go home.
Home as in like the
Where's home?
church?
Like, I need to go to the cathedral. Yes.
Why?
Don't think that's a good idea.
Definitely don't think that's a good idea. Anywhere but there.
Let's think about this. We already know that there's another group, Dubane's group, your friend, Lux, that's already meagering around in the mountains, right? You guys are about to go north into the Morn Woods, if I remember right. We don't have anybody to the east. We don't know what's going on.
No, that's very true. But you're not allowed to go there. Lest you be controlled by the church.
So don't think if I
Could lose you like that. She'd be distraught.
That's why she's coming with me.
Excuse me, what?
Varen too. We're all going back.
You wanna take on the church by yourself?
No, we're not suicidal.
Okay, it's good to hear at least.
It's more so recon.
Oh.
We need ears and eyes in the city to know what's going on.
So have you figured out your whole mind control thing yet?
Mind control thing.
Mind control
Oh, here, watch.
Can I do like a nature check to see if I can say those words? If I can remember how to say those words?
Make an intelligence check. It's speaking.
Yeah, it's like it's just celestial.
Intelligence, you said?
Yep.
Ouch, stop it. 23.
Sneeze.
You remember the pronunciations of some of the words, and you proceed. And Gaius goes into a trance.
I want everybody to change positions right now.
Chinese fire drill.
Pretty much.
Everyone shifts position. Gaius still standing.
All right. Now, do you speak Celestial?
I do.
How do you say, what was it, shut down or like, what was the,
You just say
like out of game, literally, what was
Stand
the,
down.
Stand down? Okay. How do you say stand down? Yes,
something French.
I repeat said verbiage.
The Sayer
Gaius
has to say it.
slumps.
We did find that out.
In his chair. But for a couple of seconds, he wakes up.
Welcome back.
The shit just happened.
Notice anything different?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you can't go to the cathedral.
Okay, point made. I'm still going. This is not...
Ava, you better take care of him.
This is not for debate. I'm going.
I obviously can't stop you. Look at me. I died yesterday.
You want his book, right?
I would hope so. No. Well, yeah. I wrote his name in my book. He's a good guy. I like to keep track of him.
Then we can keep track of you and talk to you when we need you.
And that's kind of what...
Stop sniffing my butt because I can feel your nose.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to Cathedral, not to make anything or cause any trouble. I want to know what's going on.
I mean, there will be trouble and you will get to intervene.
Look, I've thought this over the past day. This is the best course of action that we've got. You guys are the heroes. I can't do anything. I mean, you guys are giving me some...
I'm definitely not a hero, but sure.
Some great stuff, and that's great. You guys are the ones that have some crazy destiny. Niles has a connection to Selene or Salatanus, whatever his name is.
It's both.
Dracaria, you have a connection to the Phoenix. Nux, you travel back in time. Or forward time. It's weird. You guys are meant for better things. I was an orphan. I'm not meant for anything.
Not yet.
So, what's to make the best use of someone? Let them go. I go to Cathedral and I let you guys know what's going on. Shit, I'll even stop by Hamlet and check on them, see how they're doing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. On the way there, can you ask him about if I had a mom?
You had a mom. You killed her.
I what?
Let's not get into this right now.
What do you mean, let's not get into this right now? I apparently don't remember that I had a mom.
You don't remember a lot, but we're not dealing with that right
What do you mean I don't remember a lot?
Nihilus picked your brain and there's parts missing. Like missing memories.
No. No.
Okay, well, Fizzy. What was your mom's name?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I remember
What
my
was-
dad, my sister, and my brother growing up.
But what was your grandfather's name?
Oh, Phobos?
Think about that.
Okay, I'm thinking about Phobos. He was a very creepy, twisted, crazy guy who got twisted by Grace's happenstance, and yeah. I don't remember my mom.
Keep thinking about that. Anyways.
Okay, I'm done thinking about it. There's nobody there.
Minor illusion, prestidigitation, and what else do I have?
Are you basically making a little miniature?
Yes, I have team.
Minor illusion is more than enough.
Ta-da! Little theater, mimicry of like memories. Ta-da!
That's my mom.
Yeah, that's Hammer.
You recognize Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize Morgana.
Yep.
Recognize Phobos.
I know her. I know him. Who's that?
I don't play out the same word. Blech. I don't play that scene out, but I just show you like a still image of like we were there.
Okay,
We
and
were fighting.
I remember him. I know her. Who's that?
Auto of elimination.
Who is that?
Maza.
I don't have a mother. I have a mother.
So you just came out of the air?
Well, obviously not. I know how babies are born. I'm not stupid.
So you have a mother?
Oi! Oh, get out of there.
No, she wasn't in there.
Oh, that's what I was like, what's happening? Yeah, it's bro. It's a fight. It's a kitty.
Okay.
Yeah, you smell kitty.
But, see, we've all
Kitty's
got
right there.
things.
Yeah, see, you sleep.
Varen's been probing my brain anyway.
Mm.
Baron swigs some water, slams his cup down. Yeah, look, I know my family's not the best. They're still my family. I know Ava's good, and I know she's safe, but I gotta make sure that our younger siblings are okay. You know, I gotta make. I hear that apparently Genta's gonna be wed to Alistair. That's not okay. In any way, is that okay? So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
And Ava,
That's fine, brother. We're getting one more fight with you, man. I think bad person wants to.
you know, I'm actually gonna pass on that. I kind of just, I gotta go.
Getting notifications that you're struggling with.
But Gaius continues, we wanted to at least let you know. And I wanted to ask you, Nux, if I could take the cart. It'd be a lot faster in the cart for us to head east instead of on foot.
That's true.
Was there any marble inside the tower?
Not loose.
Can I please have some marble?
You can have some rubble. Like a couple pounds of marble rubble just from the holes in the walls.
Good enough. Okay, cool. I've been working on this for the last little while. It doesn't work right now, but if you get a saucer, if you find the dragon shard, it should power up the portal. So here's that. Here's the stone. Here's the dragon. Here's the bone card.
All right. Well, I appreciate that.
Of course. You are the captain of the ship, though.
No, according to what Albie has told me, succession runs from captain to first mate, and Albie's my first mate. I'm retiring. Albie's captain.
I'm not letting that bird on this fucking boat now.
He taught me how. He knows how to sail his boat better than I do. Let's put it that way.
Damn it. Fuck that bird. Just like,
Fuck that bird.
you. Fuck that bird. Fuck you.
Look, Albie knows this ship better than us, and if you plan on making this ship fly at some point, what better way than to have a bird? That's racist.
That can't fly.
Fuck you! Look, I know it's short notice. But honestly, I'm getting kind of spent. I thought being a hero would be fun.
Why did you think that?
Yeah, terrible thought.
Because, you read stories of heroes going around saving people, saving towns, killing dragons.
Yeah, they hate their lives.
Yeah.
Definitely not like the fairy tales.
Nope. Because those are definitely not fairy tales.
That's why they normally end it, and they have one good story, and then they go home. That's what I did. And now Brad's back in it too.
I just need to...
Here's the thing.
Okay, how about this? Can you promise me that you'll work on the whole mind control thing on your way there, so that hopefully they don't just say those words and control the shit out of you? Because if I come there and you are being controlled, I'm going to flip my shit and burn everything down.
Ava chimes in, well, that's where I'm going to do it. I'm going to have him trained on me.
Question?
You did just see me say those words and him being controlled by me, right?
Yeah, but if I say him faster, I could do it. And I speak Celestial fluently, thank you.
Have we tried just to rewrite the phrase, the activation phrase? Ava, put him in a trance. Now command him for a new phrase. A new activation phrase.
She tries to change it, but the only thing that you are able to understand, and Nihilus. Well, let's just say that Dracarya and Albie don't know what's being said. Everyone knows Celestial. Unable to alter keywords.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Okay, well, fuck. We can make him deaf. Maybe I would probably have to, bring your boyfriend back. Your husband.
I'm not killing my husband.
No, bring him back. He's in trance.
I like him like that.
Awful. Bedtime stories are gonna be awful.
She tells him to stand down. He comes back. Okay, I'm losing plots of time. This is... I don't like that feeling.
Hence the reason why I said you should work on that.
Okay, then, Miss Smarty Pants, how do you suggest it?
I don't know. Debunk each word.
Go to the source.
You gotta go to the source. Subconscious that shit.
Okay, I'm not Nihilus. I can't probe people's brains.
Oh, you remember the stuff that I gave you? The good stuff?
Use more of it.
That's nice. That's
I'm glad to see someone's in a chipper mood.
I'm not a chipper. This is me hyper sleeping.
That thing?
Yes. So you don't get enough sleep and your body just pushes the adrenaline into you hyper.
I thought that was just bloodlust. Alright.
I don't have a lust for blood, but I have a lust for burning stuff. Here.
Stop it!
It's metaphorical. Well, we should be getting to port soon.
Did one of you just fart?
She would hear it if it was her, and I was just squeezing him, so I think I would smell it first. So I think it was him.
The fuck?
His breath reeks.
Yeah, he didn't open his. He hasn't opened his mouth in a while. I think he literally just farted.
Nice. Griffith's mess.
Well, thank you all for the family meeting. I'm sorry to drop this on you.
It's okay. Can you take Ingress and Tank with you for a little bit?
Are they going to listen to me?
Say away if I say so. But more or less, I'm trying to make them slightly independent.
Is that going to work? How would that work?
No.
I think before you guys leave, we should have a night in the tent.
One night before you leave?
I mean, sure.
And then that way,
I'm here for drinks. Shut up, Baron.
your Ingress and Tank can get used to the people here at Westreach.
Question on that. Are we disguising them? Because I don't think anyone's ever seen things like that.
I don't think this guy's hat would necessarily work on them. Would it?
Yes.
Really, would it?
Yes.
It would?
Yes.
Yeah. They could use my disguise hat.
But that does one of them.
I'll buy another.
Sure.
And really, they don't have to talk. Just like have them shut up, listen, watch.
They can talk.
Like they could talk, but like you don't want them saying things from like old time, and then people will be like, "What?"
Well, that's true. I'm trying to change them up into newer times. Like, I have 3 days. Maybe I might take a little bit longer, but nonetheless, I'm trying to get them ready. I found that I have a grandson.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, you read the book.
I read it before I handed it to you.
Yeah. So I need to. I would like to find them, but let's be honest. I don't think Slane's gonna let me leave. So I'm gonna send English a thing.
You can leave whenever you want. You hear Selene from a far corner of the room. Definitely not as big as you remember him.
How you doing over there, Slane? Do you need another hug?
I could take a crossbow to the head right now, thank you.
A
Why is he-
crossbow?
Why is he acting
No,
like
I'm
a
not gonna
depressed puppy?
crossbow you. I'll give you another hug later.
Why are you a depressed puppy?
Gee, I don't know. How's it feel not having children around?
I mean, I got used to it.
Yeah, and they're dead.
Yeah,
Your wife's dead. And
Yeah.
gone. You can't revive her.
no.
Little anxiety and anxiousness going through.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get a row out of me, but at this point I just know what he's doing, so I'm just like, okay, keep going. What are you really angry about? Are you
It's
angry
okay, Slane. I'll give you a hug later. You
Yeah.
feel better.
Is he angry that he doesn't have a family?
Well, remember how I felt when I guess when I killed my mother? I don't that situation, I guess.
I could
I'm
show
assuming,
you, but I just didn't want to show you.
But well, you said I killed my mother, so like I'm assuming that's what happened.
So that
If
was
I had a mother,
fun.
but he's feeling that same way.
That he killed his mother?
No, the feeling of loss.
Oh, he's now just living this?
Well, put it this way. He said that, what is it, Banean and Moore are his parents, basically, and he wants to kill them.
We?
In the sense of, yeah, he hates his parents, but they're still his parents.
I mean, I get that, but still, he's a millennial old dragon, and he's now just coming to terms with his...
He's been broken to pieces.
So did he just get his, like, depression piece back?
He got his emotion piece back.
Ah, so now it's just flooding him with it. Oh, it's fine. You're fine, big guy. It's okay. Grow up. Did you actually laugh?
I giggle a little.
You're an ass.
You also grabbed my heart, so little less emotion for you
Wanna
than I
do
would
it again?
lost. See? That's what I'm
Please,
saying.
that's not where. That does not have to happen. Stop it. Everything's gonna be okay. Go back to brooding. I'll give you a hug later.
Guys,
Yes.
I would start loading things onto the cart, making
Already
sure
started.
that it's ready.
I need. Oh no, that's on the boat. Never mind.
What's in the book?
Oh, my jar of bugs from
Jar of bugs.
my dragons.
You know what she should change that into? Bag of bugs.
Bag of bugs.
Bag of holding of bugs.
Bag of holding of bugs. Oh shit.
Dragons!
Thousands upon thousands.
They're just like, yes! Just fly in there. Bugs here. Just have to breathe.
Bugs need to breathe.
Never mind. Thousands of dead bugs. Blah. Just mush.
Just mush and exoskeletons.
It's just scooping it out of the bag like combing cat food. It's gross. You just put rats in there. You just put some mice in there.
Oh
You know,
my
some
God.
birds.
They're
and-
dead.
Yeah, you just everything's dead. So you're just scooping it out. You're just like, here you go. Bag of mush.
That's torture.
And that's how bologna's made.
So gross.
Make a D&D bologna.
Eventually, there is a 3 deep knocks coming from the upper deck. As you hear subtly, "You guys got company."
Get up on the deck.
Get up on the deck. What company? I'm tired.
Guess there's a bunch of us at this point.
On the opposite, just off the port bow, you see a familiar ship, the Child of Light.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
It's beat to hell.
Oh,
There are char marks. The mast is missing. There are large holes along the hull. There are smatters of blood all along the starboard side.
So, want to make sure A is okay?
Yeah. That's the first thing that came to mind.
You pour it onto the deck. There are bodies. The entire crew of the Child of Light is dead and on the floor.
Dead.
Dead.
Okay.
Dismembered, beheaded,
No,
eviscerated. All
Oh,
manner of
we've
gore.
seen this. Oh. Has Nux seen this before?
No.
Okay, never mind. Is Ao there? Check.
You peruse through the multitude of decks. It's aside from the waves and the wind, it's silent. Just the creaking of the hull until you get down into the storage portion of the ship. You see Captain Dutro actually crucified along one of the walls, and then you hear. Just as you're looking around some of the storage crates, there's a wave in the air as Ao pops out from visibility, and behind him, Vaughn is also standing behind him, but he's also heavily bleeding.
So, what you guys find?
You ever fought a siren?
No.
You don't. It's not a good idea.
Don't fight Siren.
No, not especially when they outnumber you 30 to 1.
That doesn't sound like an easy fight to win to begin with.
No. I don't know what Dutro is.
She's just dead.
God. Yep. I wonder what those screams were.
Not to sound terrible or rude, but everyone else is dead on the ship.
How close is the ship to the ship now?
Shit.
Adjacent.
Can I pop on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Child of Light is moving at a very slow pace. The mainmast is broken. There's no one at the helm.
I go around looking for Nux.
You hear a conversation coming from below decks.
I go below. Hey, Nux. Nux.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Thunder. I don't know what he is to you.
My potential boy toy?
We?
I go running up to him.
Don't think he's in the best condition. Baron's bleeding.
I go running up to both of them and like kind of jump and do that.
Vaughn takes it, but Ao's kind of a little dismissive.
What's wrong?
So, would it be rude to use the items from the ship?
It's not our ship.
I would
They're
like
all
to.
dead.
Yeah, I'm going to set up the bodies in the middle and set the ship ablaze, but I feel like the items. That's what I was going to do. See? But take both of them across, get them healthy. I'm going to unseen serve it, start clearing all this up.
Before you do that, what's wrong?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
He's upset with you.
What? Why?
I can't answer
I didn't
that.
do anything.
Cannot answer that. We haven't seen him for a minute. Could be upset that we left him.
Bingo.
Last time we said sail.
Technically, I didn't leave you. I just stepped off the ship for a little bit to help my dragons, and then by the time I got back, the boat was gone.
This is true. This boat set sail before I boat. But, nonetheless, I didn't know where he was. But he's probably still angry about it. You should go talk to him.
Ao's grabbing bodies and dragging them up across the deck and across stairs.
He's probably upset, and his lack of care for bodies means this is not a nice sight.
I'm gonna place for gold.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I was waiting for that.
It's a dirty dirty 20. Wait,
Your proficiency goes up, so that means your skills goes up.
investigation is intelligence,
Yes.
which it. How would I calculate that?
So,
Your
are you
charisma
proficient
plus your
in it?
proficiency. and your expertise, so double proficiency.
It's not charisma.
It's not charisma, it's
It's
intelligence.
So your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency. If you're proficient because you're bard, your expertise in it, so it's doubled.
You took expertise.
So 10 plus your intelligence.
So she took expertise in investigation.
That's why her passive
Oh.
investigation is 21.
That's gross.
10 plus my
What's your intelligence?
mod is for
So
14
plus whatever you just rolled. What did you roll?
22.
So you rolled an 8?
Yes.
Wow.
Her investigation is stupid.
Yeah.
You look through the ship.
Really like shiny things.
It's been ransacked, but not in the way that you think. You go through Dutro's cabin quarters. All the paintings and statues are gone. But there is a very large chest off in the one corner that you pry open. It has several stashes of, from what you look at, gold and platinum.
Voice.
There are a couple of rapiers off on the wall. They seem to have the etchings of enhancement.
Ooh.
There is a very fancy set of leathers off to one side, also etched with enhancements. The rest of the ship, food is missing.
I was like, yeah.
One of the ballistae has been straight up removed.
Ballistae?
Instead of cannons, they have ballistae.
Large crossbow bolts.
Alright.
Yeah, super large crossbows that fire bolts the size of footballs. Like Underworld, Resident Lycans.
No. Yeah, I
Ballistic.
get it.
Monster.
Removed as in it was broken and it's now missing. The mast looks like it got torn to pieces, whether by claws or by weapons. It's kind of indiscernible. But as you look through, there are the archaeological equipment from Mr. Rock. There's some medicals and medicines in the medic corner.
Okay, so I'm basically...
There are plenty of extra bits of wood, of small bits of steel, leathers and hides.
I tell Nux of all the wood, steel, leathers, and hides. I also tell him about the fancy leather. I take the gold and the platinum.
200 platinum, and scavenging the bodies that you can find. You find smattering about 782 gold.
That's it?
I take the rapiers. So
Those are 3 plus 1 rapiers.
how many?
3 plus
3.
1 rapiers.
Okay.
Write all this down so we can sell all of it. I am taking all the masts and sails because that's what I'm going to be putting those on the bottom once it starts running. So.
Are you gonna be taking the etched leathers and?
No, I tell you to take everything because we're going to take it all back and sell it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I have room to take it. That's what, because like my bag is also.
Here's 2 more bag of holdings. Don't put them inside each other.
Okay. So.
I'm going to deal with the
3
dead
rapiers,
bodies, and I figured you would take
um,
anything and everything valuable.
How many of the etched leathers?
2 plus 2 plus 1 leathers. Detroit was set for some gear.
But the whole, yeah.
Hey, plus 1.
And then like you said, wood.
Several barrels worth of wood planks. 2 barrels worth of spare steel spikes and rods.
You don't really get it. It was like, I'd be putting all of that in my room so I can make repairs and
You said several barrels worth of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a guesstimate.
Like 3 barrels of wood.
That's not several, but sure.
It's enough to basically make sure that this ship is consistently repaired while at sea.
Because our ship is smaller, so.
What else do I find?
With that,
You said medical supplies and alchemist stuff?
yeah. So like
Or the
medical balms,
archaeologist stuff.
You do find a couple stashes of healing potions. You find 3 greater healing potions, 1 superior healing potion, and a couple of potions from which you can gather potions of resistance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not quite sure of what resistance though.
Is there a ballista left?
There are several.
I'm gonna
How
take
many?
This is a very large ship, so the main deck has, in full count, 8 along the rails, and then there's 10 on the weapon decks.
How many potions of resistance?
2.
2?
I'm just gonna take 1 and tell Ingress and Tank to move it over to ours, and I'm gonna install it on the front of our ship, so when it starts flying, I can shoot it and like anchor it into things.
There were 4 ballistae on the sides, just not beneath. So there were already some, but you can definitely take a couple more.
The medical bombs? Is that what you... When you say medical bombs, were you talking about the potions of healing?
No, like actual medical salves.
Okay.
Is our ship big enough for a couple of them? Because I thought our ship was only...
It's you can't take several, like all of them. It wouldn't fit. But you could probably take 1 and put it at the very bow of the ship.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I want to take 1 complete one, put it at the bow of the ship, and then install it in our ship, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, more for like an anchoring.
How many medical bombs?
4.
4?
These bombs give advantage to medicine checks to stabilize.
Boys, advantage. You only need to roll a 10. Now you will no matter roll a 10.
Okay.
Continuing to look around, you find I'm still thinking. Hang on. Nope, that's about it.
Was it? Alright, I cleared the place.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're sure. I rolled a 4. And my pluses aren't like you.
So yeah, for your basic skill for investigation, it's 14.
Okay. Yeah, because I had to modify all of it.
Your intelligence is what, 17?
Hmm?
What's your intelligence?
18.
Okay, so it's a +4. Yeah, and because you are proficient with investigation, you add double your proficiency because of expertise. So your basic skill roll for investigation is 14. That means your passive is 24. That's disgusting.
Now she farted. Just saying. Now I heard it.
I heard that.
Yeah. She's a tutor.
But after, about a couple hours pass. What's left of the crew members and their bodies managed to pull Dutro off the wall. He looks like he was tortured. There are no immediate signs of death in the ways of any punctures, any bites, but there's just dozens of cuts all over his body. You gather the bodies together at the base of what used to be the mast. You gather what supplies you can and salvage from the ship. You get on back to your own ship. Do you proceed to light the ship on fire?
Can I do it now? Can I do it now?
Let it go off that way first, Philip, and then you can do it.
All I have to do is touch it.
We're not setting up a fire when you're close to our ship. You will launch it. One of your squatching ways or your firebolt or...
I want to do that. I want to touch it and light it on
Not close to our ship, which is also flammable.
I get in the water.
Fine.
Okay. Make an
Kansas-
athletics check, please.
Here, no, here, come here.
Hmm.
I see you like going over. Stop here.
What? I still have the cape on.
It's put it on.
Why?
It's water walking. There you go. Have fun.
Literally standing on water.
I bet that I'm a fine fellow, but I couldn't. I had to go underwater, so I was like, "Well, this is useless right now."
Yeah, because if you put the ring of water walking while underwater, you basically shoot up from the depths and you get the bends. It's water walking. It means you do not break water surface.
But can I like?
Yes.
Oh, I can rocket myself.
You want to know what happens when you exceed rising?
Are you gonna put
depths?
pressure on me?
Yeah, probably.
There's a real world thing.
He's been scuba diving before. He literally knows all
There
this
is a
shit.
thing called the bends, where if you ascend too fast and too rapidly from deep depths and pressure, your body is filled with nitric gas, and you actually go a little loopy, and it hurts. It's not fun.
I've never experienced that, but it doesn't sound fun.
It's not.
Yeah. So yeah, she.
The ship, the flame catches onto one of the holes as it begins to rise up alongside the wall, encroaching into one of the holes, rising up even further up onto the main deck. The inside of the ship slowly beginning to fill with light and flame, the smoke billowing out from the portcullises and the holes on all sides of the ship.
I do a quick little prayer
It's like
to,
what?
or like ask a quick little nice message to Magnus. And I just ask that his soul completes, his soul continues to travel through the timeline. That I'm grateful that he that he saved us, and I wish him the best in the next journey. Thanks for staying with us. We picked our dead body out. And let's see. I appreciate it. And that's why I'm doing this.
You hear that strange mechanical voice echo in your head. Prophecy fulfilled.
Oh shit, what was one of the prophecies?
I don't think I wrote that down. I don't think I wrote the prophecies down.
I don't think it was prophecies. I just had places. Yeah, do you have the prophet? I don't have that written. I just had the places written down.
I tried to write the prophecies down. I don't think I ever did get them written down.
Sorry, you're leaning so far away. It's okay. You're fine, but it's just hard to. Can you get a little closer? I'm sorry.
I remember them. There were
Good girl. Thank you.
there were several prophecies. The world shall be wrapped in the sun's azure light.
No, the sun shall bathe in all
So you
beneath
do
it
have
in
it.
azure light.
You do have the prophecy.
Like, I have some of them. I just don't have all of them.
Yeah,
The
so
sea of sands shall turn to a forest of glass. The living mountain shall die and become silent. The two blue eyes shall become clear and dry. The angelics of the new land shall burn amongst their enemies. The skyward seal of night shall shatter as the radiance brings a new purge. There were others to that Mariana had in her previous journal that got stolen.
I believe that was it.
Yeah?
It's finally on his way.
But either way, that's all you
Odyssey
get.
completed. Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, I know at least things are progressing. That does mean the end game is coming.
Was it the Angelics of the New Land shall burn amongst their enemies? That's outside of game, so just wondering. Okay.
Yeah.
You watch as the Child of Light, still drifting amongst the sea, burns in a tall pillar of black smoke as it recedes further and further into the horizon, eventually vanishes.
Aola and Varen. But no, this one's. Which one is this? Another V.
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Aeon, Vaughn. These three are leaving to Cathedral.
Are they fucking stupid?
We?
Why the fuck would you guys go there?
To help their family. Her family.
You mean the Astors?
Mm-hmm.
We?
Why the fuck would they do that? The Astors are warmongers.
We?
What?
So that,
Okay, did Averia tell us that her family is being run by, Lilith or whatever?
Lilith has a hand. That's all she knows.
But did she tell us that? I don't think she did.
Mm-mm.
Right. Oh, because apparently their little sister is being married off to the Pope's son. Adopted son.
yeah, kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and we are kind of handling the towers, so we do need someone to go to Cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And see what's going on there.
Nihilus
And Nihilus will keep it.
I hope you're not asking me of joining them, are you?
If you want to, we're just saying.
Fuck no.
Okay, well then
do
don't.
what you need to do. They're doing what they need to do.
I
But
need
it would be a good idea to put your guys' name in the Nihilus' book. Put a drop of blood in there too. And we'll be able to get a hold of you guys next time.
I think he's full. He's only able to have like 5 names at a time.
Damn it.
Ayo, I'm sorry.
It's completely withdrawn.
Is it because of the destroyer guy?
I need to find him.
I understand that, but I do believe you need to get stronger to do so.
Should have changed. I don't need anything. I can take care of anything on my own. I need to eat some monsters again. Doesn't say much else after that. Is there anything else anyone wishes to do for the rest of the day?
I think it would be a good idea that I ask for, not actually going to ask for battle, but like training for Ingress and Tink. So I'm asking like if Ao, Varen, Vaughn, anyone that just wants to get on deck and kind of just more or less like spar and like, you know, teach them a little bit. But other than that, no. Let's have dinner for a little bit, go to bed, join the next 2 days of sailing. I'm going to try to dagger.
It's a little too simple. Doesn't seem
Do I break it? I don't break it, right? Please don't break it.
Not the rod.
Okay, that's all I care about. I don't want to break the rod. I'm fine with breaking materials, but rods are limited in this world.
The hilt and palm will definitely take a dent from the knife. Sorry, the knife's hilt and palm will take a dent from the rod.
That makes sense.
The rod's magical. It's a little harder to destroy something that's
Well, I
magical.
want to make the rod de-handle. I'm just trying to put a blade on the back end of the rod.
It's not like just like liquid nanas where it just goes. It doesn't work that way.
I'm trying to heat the metal and like smelt it together. It just doesn't work. I'm like, why aren't you working? Fix it. Flex tape. That's what you can gimmick
You
though.
could probably take some fucking rope and bind it.
Just on both sides. Just have a really big handle. Just grab it like this. Hey, like my new knife.
No.
No, what is that? Watch, click. Just stays in there. Cool, right? The rope entangles, the knife falls. Fuck! Still working on it. Click, run away.
There is a small training thing. Guys figures might as well keep his, since he's gonna be on the road for a little bit, he's gonna stretch for a little bit. You all find that the two constructs together are really formidable.
Oh yeah.
One can take the hit, the other is very nimble, but when they're together, Tank blocks almost anything, while the smaller one seems to dodge out most and block,
So it's like SAO where they switch off.
essentially. Their defenses are pretty solid.
Dope. That's awesome. I'm glad they have a good team.
Other than that, the next day, the temperature is far colder. There are the beginnings of what looks to be a storm coming in from the southeast.
I'd like to start thinking about some like magic armor that has to do with like the marble, has to do with like what I'm thinking, like the new direction I'm heading. I am gonna ask Avaria if she would like to keep the boots of haste, and if not, if she would be willing to depart them to Aoi. I will ask for that since he is not here.
She'll keep the glaive. That's definitely a thing. She's going to keep her armor.
Oh yeah, her armor and glaive are hers.
Um,
And like Gaius' sword, like that's his.
she's not
Oh.
not smart enough to use
No,
the
I'll keep
boots.
those to sell.
What?
The rapiers.
Yes.
I hand over the wood and the stuff to you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna put it in the storage. Save it for the sheep.
But she's willing to give up the boots of haste.
I feel like they'd be very useful on Albie, and that way I could haste one of them and don't need to focus on hasting them.
As the day draws to a close,
Sorry,
you do eventually come to the port of Northreach, just a little bit before dusk. The dock is busy tending to ships, but there's a weird mood in the air.
How much is it to dock?
It's free.
Nice.
Ships dock free at Northreach.
Free docking!
They just decreed that you sign in your name and who is your captain.
I'll let Albie go do the signing, since he probably knows how to do everything.
Does he have fingers to do that?
What?
Does he have fingers to do that?
I can't hold the pin.
There's like bones.
Somebody needs to come with. They got a sign for me. Damn it, Albie!
I'll go with Ali to do that.
Okay. Drakara, as you are with Albie signing out the ship, you see that the dock hands are in a very dour mood. They're not happy. It's definitely a big swing over the past couple of days. Something's definitely changed.
What's going on?
One of the deckhhands, we're short on water.
What do you mean you're short on water?
Water supply's been cut off. We don't know why.
What does your water usually come from?
The Azure Hole. It's the only source of fresh water out here. We've sent out...
Do I hear this?
Are you with them? Or are you doing anything?
I'm getting off the ship. Is this like right off the ship?
This is right off the docks. Crew goes with captain to sign out.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're signing out. So I'm going to take most of us together. I'm leaving.
But
Ingress and Tank alone.
you're hearing it.
Okay.
We sent a couple of gods, a couple of soldiers, a couple of the one fighters that want to have a brawl, and they haven't come back. In 2 days, they haven't come back.
Where is it?
It's about half days north of here. We have no idea what's going on. We just know that the water source has been slowly slowing down.
Where's your main water pool? I guess, or like barrels of water.
He points near the cloister. He says they have all of it.
What?
Like, pop up next to you.
What? Don't do that.
Want to make a quick buck?
Maybe?
Let's go say we're gonna solve this problem.
I was just about to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, me and you go see what this fight's about. Let's just go solve it real quick.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay?
You're going to do that, aren't you?
What?
Decanter. Just here. Should last you for a while. I'll be back.
Okay, are they giving like a reward out or anything?
You'd have to go talk to the council about that.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the council.
Good luck getting in there, though.
Why?
Half the city's trying to knock their doors down.
Why?
For fucking water. The council's done nothing.
Oh, we can send this.
I can settle this.
We also have some news for the council that I don't think they're going to be happy about.
Yeah.
What's that?
Don't tell them. We'll be back. I drag you off.
Don't tell them we'll be back. Oh, okay, don't tell us.
Is that your first mate? I guess. She's kind of rude.
I guess.
The fuck, Albie? Who are you hanging with? Friends.
New friends?
Do you go with her?
She's dragging me.
I
of
drag
course,
him
yeah.
along.
I don't have an option in this.
For sake of story, I'll bring Nihilus along.
Okay.
Yeah, when he shows up, yeah.
The three of you make your way through the city. It's what the dockhand said was right. There are not a lot of people until you get closer to the cloister, and you see that the majority of townsfolk are actually on the bridges connecting to the cloister above that hollowed pool.
Mm-hmm.
And they are loud. They are all yelling. They are on the verge of
Yelling of what?
The fuck's our water? The fuck you gonna do about it? We need water! I'm running business. I need water.
My babies are thirsty. My babies are thirsty. So starting at the end, starting at the end, I'm going to be like very quickly, slowly, like making my way forward. Hopefully, I guess I can roll a charisma check or something like that.
Can I?
But I want to be like, hey, I can fix the problem immediately. But I need to but I need to like
Make a persuasion check.
move ahead of you guys and talk to the council to do so.
I'm going to minor illusion to.
You said persuasion?
Minor illusion, and I have another spell that makes my voice super loud.
It's not thaumaturgy. It's pretty.
I don't have that.
It's actually minor illusion too. It either creates an image or it creates a noise.
I just.
Yeah.
Why was that a 7? See, that I don't understand.
Move for the red lady. And
Make an intimidation check.
All the dude in the back.
Would that be considered as assisting me in my persuasion?
2 different checks. Because one is you're trying to actually be cordial and say, hey, we have a chance to do this, while he's being demanding and confrontational.
Yeah, I'm being move out of my way now, biatch. 17.
That was an 11. Or that from previous numbers. How would I calculate my persuasion? I don't think I...
Are you proficient with persuasion?
Yes.
So then you add your charisma modifier. And are you expertised in proficiency?
I don't know.
Persuasion.
I'm gonna say.
Because there should be 2 skills when you took Bard and you got expertise that allowed you to pick 2 skills that you get expertise on.
Yeah, I did not mark those down.
So you have investigation.
which is 1. Did you have Arcana? Because the expertise should be the 2 highest skills you have.
Well, then that would be... Yeah, it was either Arcana or Persuasion.
Then you probably took Arcana.
What is the numbers of them?
Actually, the next highest one would be Performance.
I don't think you took it. Don't want to be smart to take it.
Unless you took Performance to play instruments.
No.
Probably should mark those.
It's probably Arcana.
I don't even remember.
Magic base, so you can know what spells are being cast.
Yeah, I think I probably took an Arcana.
Alright, so
But I have like an extra mark next to Persuasion. I don't know why. Whatever. Probably took an Arcana. That's so Persuasion would be
Yeah, Arcana's knowledge of magic.
is
Persuasion is really good. You can peruse your way through most of anything.
so that was a 5 plus
Do you want to make a hex
a
blade?
4. That would have been a 9
Tries to
though.
talk his way out of that.
See that? Yeah, my numbers don't add up. I'm gonna have to redo these.
Good. If it's 5 plus your proficiency.
Right. I did not update all
Any
of
of
my
your
numbers.
skills. No, you didn't.
I didn't either. It's okay. I could do that right now.
You should
So
have done it
I'm
on
gonna
the
say-
sheet. So 5 plus 5.
Yeah, I automatically done on the sheet.
That's a 14.
Wow, my savings are
Okay, so in combination, you're able to actually part the sea of people going across one of the bridges. Some of the people kind of fight against you, but Nux backs you up, being loud, and everyone kind of breaks away. They're definitely high strung, but they're trying not to get into a fight. You make your way towards the guards that are trying to hold off the citizens. They recognize you two. They let you both in while still.
So you mean the 3 of us?
The 3 of you, yeah. You were the ones that Dutro's trial anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You step on in, and it's nothing but arguing. The remaining 6 captains are yelling at each other about what to do.
About the water?
About the water situation. You hear something about a dragon has been sighted. There's uprisings from goblins and ogres.
I'll do it loud if I need to.
They notice.
First-
They notice, but they go back to arguing amongst themselves.
Hey!
Dutra's dead.
There's an immediate silence.
Thank you. We found the ship attacked by sirens. We sent the blaze for a funeral and then sent off to the southeast?
What?
Southwest?
Due west.
Due west.
Because you were going north from the stills, and then the ship was making that way, but very, very slow. You guys caught up to
West,
it.
west, north. Yeah. Northwest.
So northwest,
Northwest.
heading off into the open ocean.
We just got here and we had to solve your problems last time. Seems like we have to do it again. We will solve your watering hole because otherwise your citizens will die. Thank her.
He's being mean about it. I'm willing to help you now and then go fix the problem of where the start is.
The captain's still a little shocked at the fact that another of their council is gone. They kind of can't come to grips with anything. But the half-orc, the leader of the council, steps down from his stairs, leading to the 3 of you. 1, thank you for telling us. We now have a power vacuum. 2, did you find any survivors? 3, why'd you set the boat on fire? You could use that for salvage.
The boat was basically salvage.
Yeah.
And you didn't bring it back.
No, it would have just been harder. Plus, we have a smaller boat. It would have been harder to get back.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you get some bullets, but you can build another bullet.
No, there were no survivors.
You don't want a boat like that surviving what happened on that deck.
Mm-mm. A lot of that could breed a lot of ghosts.
Did you at least find Dutro's piece of 8?
I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest.
What would it look like?
He tugs on his numerous necklaces and dangles off his neck. He pulls out a blended coin of like gold and silver and copper that doesn't seem to have like any kind of indication mark.
I'd be the only one that.
Do I have to roll a history check to see if I saw that and snagged it?
You did not see it.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm the only one that like handled the bodies because I was grabbing.
Yeah, but I rummaged the bodies.
Oh, you rummaged the bodies too?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you definitely would have seen it then.
You didn't see it. It wasn't on his body when he was on the wall.
Like, I would have rummaged.
No, we didn't find his piece of 8.
Do you know where he was?
Like you said, fighting sirens.
Northwest sirens. That's all we know.
Great. We really need that now.
What's going on with the water?
The sirens are getting edgy. Something's got them spooked.
First off, as your citizens, they need water.
Yeah, let's
And
fix
that's
the
exactly
water
what I'm
problem.
getting to. First
Where's
problem,
your main hold of water?
It's a river coming from the Azure Hole.
Okay. No, I get that, but where's your main hold of water in the city? Like, where do you hold your water?
Water barrels.
Okay, where?
You didn't see them?
They're scattered throughout town. They're saying they don't have one main source, they have multiple sources. We might as well just go to the main source of what's the problem instead of you just taking your whole day going from barrel to barrel to barrel.
Well, they need water now to appease their citizens now so that they can then worry about said other problems.
Okay, you know what you do? We have other members of the ship. You tell people, hey, our ship will start providing water, and you mandate that our ship provides for that. But if we start a
Who's
riot,
still on the ship?
Baron, Ale, Gaius.
Did any of them leave the ship?
Everyone stepped off the ship when it docked.
Everyone stepped off the ship.
Well, we can get some of them, but either way, we should not just tell people we can just give all the water, because it will start a riot. Bullshit.
He has a point.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna give them the water. It's mine. Anyways.
So do you want to take the next hours and hours to start pushing out the water? Or do you want to get it to someone that's shaping so we can go solve this?
Hey, Nihilus,
Oi?
can you portion this out? I know you'll give it back to me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I mean, I can't. Wouldn't it just be easy to just go solve the problem?
Fine. You just go solve the problem.
And honestly, we're already at half rations for water as it is. Certain businesses have already shut down. We need water now. Not to denounce that your supply is good. We need
It's
more.
infinite.
Unless you plan on being the water source, period.
No.
Yeah.
Because if
I think she agrees with me. So,
Close to a break.
how many... Okay, you said you're at half supply of barrels of water?
half ration,
Half ration? What does that mean? Everybody gets just half the amount of water?
everyone gets a cup of water.
Everybody gets a cup of water?
That's how low we are.
They need water now.
Well, do you want to say...
I just said that.
Hey, it be conversational. Like, tell the head of the council. Yes, they need it now. Would you rather solve the problem now or stay here for the rest of the day to provide water or go solve the main problem?
I'd say solve problem, fill a few barrels of water,
And then go tomorrow?
and then go tomorrow.
Okay, whatever you would like to do. We
let's
will
do
provide
that.
water for your city. Will you provide a
I
map
need
of where
some
we need to go?
barrels.
We have plenty of barrels.
Okay.
We need a map of where we need to go tomorrow.
I'll have one drawn up.
Oh,
Goodness.
and what's the reward? Because I heard you sent somebody up to go
We
fix
sent
the problem.
dozens. sent the fires that like to sit in the seaman's journey. What was that?
I like breathed in super quick, and I was like, that wasn't even like I still have that tickle. So I was like, and I was like, okay, that actually worked. So, the first thing, I was just like, what was that? Because my breath was just like, and I was like, that didn't. I was like, the tickle.
We sent several of the fighters, several dock hands that can hold a sword, a couple of guards, a few mercenaries that haven't come back.
It's okay. We'll come back.
We'll come back. It's okay.
For some reason, we always
hold my breath.
We always do. Trust me.
Considering I just died, yeah.
It's a gift and a curse. That's Lexi. That's Venice's cousin.
Yeah.
She was gonna help with the pups on the vacation. Okie Are we? Am I good?
He's alright.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a short break, folks.
Yeah.
Now that we're going on to a quest line, I can do some stuff.
Hey.
But we'll see you in a minute, and Oneders should be with us.
Did you listen to the message?
Okay. So, getting back into it. Your plan of action. You're going to spend the rest of the day filling up water barrels for citizens and supplying water for certain businesses.
So, can I just explain it and
Go
get into
for it.
each character's? Okay. So, what's his name? The captain.
Captain of Captains.
Yeah, the captain.
Oh my
captain.
gosh! Can I be that? I want. That title's amazing.
Captain.
Yep. I want a character that strives for that. Like what? He wants to be the king pirate. That's dog straight. I found it. It's all coming together.
Agnos.
So, Agnes, what I'm gonna need is as many barrels as you can get in this room.
Can we also get the best shopkeeps and the best Tabanova if he has one?
No. Right now, we just need just said barrels. I don't want them knowing, because then next thing you know, they're going to be coming after me, trying to kill me again,
That's true. Okay.
trying to get my water supply.
Okay.
So, just said barrels for now, and then individually we can go out. So that I can fill up the barrels.
Okay.
We're replacing Missy Step with Far Step.
Aren't you fate touched?
No, that's me.
And me.
Okay, that's gonna be weird.
And him.
And Albie, you got 3 characters that are fate touched.
Basically, it's the same thing, but a
Fast
5th
travel
level
teleport.
spell versus a 1st level spell.
Yep.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. And I can Misty Step as a bonus action on any of my turns during that concentration time.
I've encouraged everyone.
It's
My
gonna be
power
great.
is spreading. Can my magic armor just be like, hey, I'm going to teleport you?
Oh my god.
Moving on.
They already can.
At Agnos's discretion, he goes and talks to the guards at one of the doors and relays the order of bring in barrels one at a time, and we're going to try and supply as much water as possible without alluding to the fact of the reason why and how they're getting water. One of the captains steps down, the tabaxi. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, why not? I'm in a giving mood. Just as long as I get something back.
Does that depend on something? Does that depend on the something?
I'm just saying, as long as I get something back.
I'll keep that in mind. Steps away. But over
What
the
do
next...
you mean you'll keep that in mind?
The fuck does that mean?
Right?
But
Both of us are just like, what?
The fuck?
over the next several
This
hours...
isn't just like a give just to give, you know.
Crazy kid.
Over the next several hours, individual barrels are brought in, and you fill the barrel with your endless decanter.
I'm gonna shape water to move it faster, if that's okay. And it's a cantrip for me, so I can just
I don't know.
continuously.
It only produces so much water at a given time.
I know.
Maybe you can do geyser.
I don't have geyser.
No, it literally has 3 different forms of water that pushes it. It depends on your word that phrases it. Look it up.
What?
Look up there's 3 different phrases. There's stream, there's something, and then there's geyser.
For what?
The amount of water each command word pushes out.
Decanter of endless water.
It's amazing. The reason I've never proactively fought for it is because it's amazing. I will always forever let you hold on to it because it's forever.
You drown people with it.
I would.
I just wanted it as a utility item.
I have a bag of
Such
holding
as
an endless
in
decanter.
shaking
I've
as
literally
okay.
created endless tsunamis.
Stream, fountain, geyser. Oh. Yeah, let's do geyser, because that's 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in the geyser.
Otherwise known as your mother on
So
a
that's
Tuesday.
30 gallons every day. So 6 seconds.
That's a lot of fucking water.
Mhm.
Minutes of this. That's why I love it.
It doesn't have a cooldown, does it?
Nope. It doesn't have
Let's
any
see here.
charges. It doesn't have.
You can use an action to remove the stopper and speak one of 3 command words, whereupon an amount of fresh water or salt water, it's going to be fresh water, pours out of the flask. The water stops pouring out at the start of your next turn. Choose from the following options. Stream, fountain, geyser.
Reroll one, too.
Stream is 1 gallon, fountain 5, geyser 30. Gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. So I might have to do fountain instead. As a bonus action while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature. Yeah, that's for action. For fighting.
But
yeah.
hey, if you're really, really get technical, I'll hold open the bag, an empty bag of holding. You shoot the geyser in it, and then I can just empty the bag of holding.
And pour it into the barrels.
Alright.
Technicality, do we have to roll for anything?
No, it still takes several hours to do this.
Okay, cool.
But nonetheless, we're turning 30 gallons into 300 gallons within an hour.
And a barrel only holds 10 gallons, and there are several hundred people in this town.
Mm-hmm.
So we can more or less make this town survive in 1 night and 1 hour.
Mm-hmm. So basically filling all of their barrels.
106 HP.
So
Nice.
I'm on 111.
115.
Why is the caster the highest health?
Because I've gotten multiple gold runs.
Remember, I've gotten multiple high rolls on my health for whatever silly reason. It's only this last time that I got a 2.
But you proceed. You do succeed in making several dozens upon dozens worth of water barrels filled. At the end of that, eventually, Agnos brings in a couple of individuals. One looks vaguely familiar as the... Where'd it go? A goblin. Nuxa, you remember as one of the goblin brothers.
Is it just one?
Yeah. It's
Did I know he's a brother?
It's one of the only goblins that you know that's in town.
Hey, where's your brother?
Run shot. What? The other two, one looks to be the owner of the Scavengers Bandolier. And the other is a female half-elf. Goes by the name of Lorena. Alright. You got the 3 best owners here. What do you need from them?
We're willing to resupply you guys of your water for a price.
Immediately the goblin... What?
Because it's
We
my
need
water.
water. We get free water from uphill.
Well, that is currently blocked.
Yeah, maybe you have something to do with it.
No.
Trying to scalp us for what?
I was literally at sea. I couldn't do that.
We literally just set in, and we're going to be the ones risking our lives to try to save it after you just sent hundreds of people, I've heard, to go die. So we would like to be properly prepared, and you guys evidently have the best things. So we'd like to see what you have and see what you can help us with, so we can make sure that we provide for you.
Mm-hmm.
As the nice lady has said.
Provide you guys individually, right away, instead of rashing it out like they're doing, so that you're fully stocked.
The goblin can't seem to find a retort, but the half elf.
Okay. Side note: for Dracaria, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is this elf?
She's covered in soot. Average.
Average? What's average? Is that a 6, 7?
A 0. Charisma's bit. She looks good for a half elf.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. As much as what looks to be a smith of a half elf looks like. Well, if there's anything that we can actually do to help, I don't know what I can be of service to. I'm simply the metal worker. I'm the metalist. Just there's not much that I can really do.
Well, actually, he actually needs a new armor. Do you think you can make him a good one?
I've never seen that set before.
It's very, very old.
I just need some fine armor to start with the base, and I can work from there. But I'm not fine enough to create a fine set of armor. I just need a good base.
I might have some. Are you looking for something particular?
More of like a full plate man.
I think I might have some.
Thank you.
You're the little goblin. Small guy, big armor.
What did it say? What? What did you just say?
You always said small guy, big armor.
What do you got to offer?
Booze.
Booze?
Booze?
Plenty of booze. I know you drank. You drank with stupid dragon man and bird man.
We?
You drank a lot.
We?
Okay, I'm the booze queen over here. So,
I don't see you didn't drink.
considering I outdrank, I say her name, the one, Dutro's first mate? No, not first mate. One of Dutro's crewmates,
11th mate.
or whatever, outdrank so-and-so at the, what's that word? Gambling hall or whatever. Yeah, I'm the queen. That booze. He's just trying. What kind of booze he at?
Booze.
Booze?
Good kind of booze. Booze that makes you sleep.
We'll see about that. I'll come visit you personally. Who's the third one?
A stout dwarf. I never got their name. Goes by the name of Cartha. And what exactly can I give to you three? I simply run the survivalist exchange. There's nothing more that me and my husband can really do. We climbing gear. We've got different cuts that you might be able to use. We don't sell much. We just need waters to supply ourselves. Really.
We might need climbing gear, right?
Is it a climb season watching for?
Yeah, but we're also going to the mountains.
I mean, but we have climbing gear.
Do we have climbing gear?
Well, probably not. Probably gotten a little lost up between all of the explosions I've done with the bag.
Yeah, the fact that Bernice ate everything in your bag.
She's not around anymore, and I don't want to talk about it. Speaking of which, isn't there a slime lady here?
The slime lady here.
Agnos, we, a small accident with her. She got eaten by her own slimes.
And what did you do with those slimes?
We destroyed them, honestly.
Good riddance.
Oh.
Terrible. Anyways.
And professional hazard, I guess.
I don't know what she was doing with the slimes to begin with.
Maybe she thought they were cute. They're actually great cleaner-uppers.
When they're practically eaten through a dog's not a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, we could use some climbing gear.
Do you have any magic items or anything?
I've got some survival potions, stuff that helps you survive the elements.
It could be slightly useful. I don't know what is necessarily blocking the water. So, if you don't mind parting with at least 3 of them for 1 to see.
I'll take a look and go through a stock with my husband. See it. He's better at this. I just own the shop. I'll figure out what I can do.
Okay. And we'll come visit each of you guys individually, okay?
Can we meet you tomorrow morning?
You probably know where our shops are. I've
Yes.
seen you a couple times.
Yeah, and, we'll be there, but as for now, can they take some bells?
Yeah.
Thank you, take some bells.
But if you have any barrels that are at your place, we'll come visit you tomorrow.
Sure. Goblin turns around, stomps out. He's not very trustworthy of either of you. Lorena gives a small bow, kind of dusts off her hands as best as she can off her sides and proceeds to try and shake your hands. While Kartha simply just gives a small bow and proceeds off on his own.
Oh, that was you. I'm like, couch is shaking. Why? Cat stretching. Jakari, when Alf extends her hand, she's gonna pull her close. Like, what are you doing after work?
Sleeping?
Sleeping? Really?
I have to get up early in the morning.
Oh.
I need to take care of he wants armor. I need to know if I need to make some.
True. Well, what are you doing after this?
Nothing.
Do you want to get a drink?
Sure.
On me.
Okay. You get the feeling that she's not used to this.
Okay.
But she bewildered makes her way out. Agno steps up. Okay. You've helped out the town for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully for a little while. You heading out tomorrow then?
Mm-hmm.
We in the morning.
Good luck to you then. I've got to deal with all these.
Do you have a map on how to get there?
Right. Hey! He snaps his fingers. You see a small gnome carrying a whole bunch of scrolls. Skitters, dropping a couple as he walks on over. Agnos pulls out one, double checks it. Goes here. It's through the frosted wood. It's about map shows it's about northwest of Northbreach. About a day, about half day, maybe a little more, depending on how you're gonna get there. There is a small pathway and a river that actually runs conjunction through that goes straight into Northreach. but it runs straight through what, as I said, the frosted wood. He gives a warning. Just be mindful of the goblins. There's several clans out in those woods.
Goblins, got it.
Is there like a problem to sit down?
They haven't been. I've been receiving reports that they've been, at best, poking fun at the gates. Just before town, they just sit there and start yelling profanities.
Goblins are easy to scare, but say if they
Right, the ogres.
Oh,
Just around the northern end of the Azure Hole, there's a clan of ogres. They've never really dealt any problems, but we've been hearing that they've been migrating south, which kind of poses a problem.
Mm-hmm.
As the further south they go, the more involved with the goblins they get. And goblins, as you saw, are a little angsty bunch. But what's causing them to move south, I have no idea. Well, best of luck. You all have a good night.
size of clan as ogres is we're talking about?
The Stonefist clan.
And how big is this? What we're talking about?
Last head count I had, 30.
Okay.
I don't know what else. They're awfully smart. They somehow figured out to use tools.
Good to know.
Agnos turns back into the cloister, redirects his voice. Council members, we still need to find the problem to solve this power vacuum. With Dutro out, we need to find a fittable seat. The council members all start talking amongst themselves. No real direction in which they're going. Agnos turns around, looks at the three of you. Politics.
Good luck.
Politics.
Oy. But you're led back out from the cloister. The townspeople have dispersed, content with their now water supply. Forever, how long it takes. Snow is now coming down, just as night has completely taken over. Anything you wish to do now?
I go to the elf lady's place. Half elf lady's place.
I guess I follow you, but I'll see if she does have any armor. So, but I'll leave you to it.
Promiscuous fucking rabbit. You make your way to what's called Lorena's Metals. It's on the eastern side of town. Looks like it's a very large forge built somewhat into the wall with some handcrafted exhaust pipes for smoke and whatnot. There are several barrels off to the side of what look to be either failed projects or unusable bits of metal, like scrap swords, scrap chainmail, bits of plate mail. Don't really look like they're useless. Inside, you see Lorena actually tracing on a piece of parchment designs for something.
Something?
I'm getting to that. But she notices the three of you. Oh, I see you made true on your promise. Then I do have a set of plate mail, although I don't have one in your size.
It's fine, I can teach you.
All right, not me to judge. Sorry, I'm currently in the midst of making something as she scrolls the piece of parchment up.
Can I, like, perception to see if I can see what it is before she does it?
Make this-
What you making?
It's a project. Look to be like sketchings for. Look to be like a set of magic armor, but it was very crude. About what you can get from it. Don't mind me. She takes the scroll and stuffs in a little pack on the side of the wall.
Are you ashamed or more just want to keep it hidden?
Like I said, it's a personal project that I kind of don't want to get into it.
That's fair.
Right. She walks over to one of the sides as there are armor mounts along. She grabs a human-sized set of plate mail, assorts it in segments, sets it on the table, just out before the entry. Saying, "All right, that's all I've got to offer. You've already given me water supply. I've needed to not only fuel myself but also help douse out my forge."
Do you have any magical runes or any magical dragon shard wastings or anything left over?
No, I'm afraid.
No problem. I will pay you for these ones. I can understand.
Don't worry about it. You're already helping the town. I can at least get this suit for free. You've taken care of that much. There's a short pause as she looks over the three of you. Can you actually do me a favor then?
Depends, I guess.
What's the favor?
A friend of mine. She went out to check the azure holes. She hasn't come back. Like many of the others that went out to go look. I don't know if she's alive. Just could you try and find?
We'll recover her body. No problem.
Nihilus!
What? She's already accepted it. Your friend is dead.
Stop it!
Just being.
Nihilus! Shush!
Yeah, but if she's alive, we'll
Bad timing.
we won't kill her.
Are you?
Bad
Oh my
timing.
gosh! Are you all done here?
Let's go, man. Let's go.
That's good.
I just grab you. I'm like, okay, let's go, man. Let's I got my own.
Yeah.
Let's go get a drink.
You sure I'm not exactly presentable?
No, you're fine.
I mean, next to you already look like you're ready to go.
You mean all the cuts and burns and scrapes and stuff? Torn up.
She wipes her brow, and there's just a streak of like soot that smatters her face.
And Nihilus,
Why?
a little help here since you insulted her. Well, you didn't necessarily insult her. You just said the wrong things.
No, he's right.
Next.
Yeah. I like touch her.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. I
I'm like, whoa, he said it was right.
speed up time so the dirt, dust, and salt water things evaporate from her.
Definitely a lot cleaner.
And her hair too, because I guarantee her hair is gross.
Oh, her hair was disgusting.
That's what so like steam is steaming her whole body basically. Okay, yeah. Okay, goodbye.
It was hard to tell based on the initial smattering of basically soot and charcoal and just grime that comes with metallurgy. She's slightly suntanned, dirty blonde. As her hair actually like reorganizes itself, you see that one of her ears is actually cut. Looks to be an old scar. But she recoils slightly, but recognizes that, oh, yeah, I'm actually clean.
I smell different.
Is that peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
No, it's almond butter.
Oh. Thank you.
Weed.
I don't know what place is still open for drinks, though they've all been kind of short on water lately.
Well, we have to go stop by the goblin's place.
Yeah, tell him fuck him. I'll be back later. Thanks for the armor.
No problem. Good luck to you.
Thanks. We'll see how it turns out.
But she follows your lead.
So tell me about this friend of yours.
It's, not friends, really. It's my father, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he often is the shop's named after me, but really it's named after my mother and my father.
I can create a group chat.
He wanted to be of service to some of the fighters going out there to man Dama, take care of the swords.
From two different kinds of creatures. It's very odd.
I worry he's
telepathic link.
he's probably dead, but I'd like to know.
Yeah, we'll do our best. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, while you're out there, just look for a bald dwarf with tattoos on his head.
What? That's dope.
It's group chat.
You're a half elf, right?
Yes, I am.
Your dad's a dwarf, and your mom's
An elf.
an elf.
Yes.
Interesting.
I know it's weird and slightly blasphemous and unconscionable, but
Why would that be blasphemous? Two people come together, they love each other, they make you. Makes sense.
elves kind of don't have a thing for shorter people. Especially where my mother came from, Mid-Tree. It's mostly elves. They don't really have a lot of dwarves.
Well, then your mother had a kink. No, I say that under my breath.
Your mom was a freak.
But you do make your way across town, down to the lower docks, down to the Gobblers. A tiny little hovel of a drinking den. You step on in and you see some of the some dock workers, some shipwrights, and the goblins are two goblins. They look eerily similar to each other. Are running around, passing out drinks, taking coin. One of them stops and, demon woman, what? What do you want?
Call me that again, and you will never get any more water.
The other brother comes in. Hey! Sorry. Well, how can I help?
Well, we said we can restock your personal storage of water, since you supply the town with alcohol. But if you don't mind, can I get 2 drinks then on the house? 2 of your best drinks on the house.
The goblin's sneers and grits its teeth. It understands what you're doing, but it doesn't really like it. It walks away.
Okay. I put platinum on the counter.
The two of you grab a seat at one of the far-off tables. The goblin does come back with 2 small steins and a bottle. Turns it and it says Swampfoot.
Swampfoot.
It's Swampfoot. All I'm thinking is swamp ass season.
That's why, Swampfoot, I was like, swamp ass. If his name is already Swampfoot, you know you're gonna swamp your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gross.
Swamp ass with them toe brothers.
Oh my
It plants the bottle and then sees the platinum. Okay, best we got. Like you asked, named after family. Swampfoot family. Up north in Forest.
So that's their name. Okay. Okay. I take a small sip at first.
It's actually good. It's a little pungent, kind of like in the moss kind of smell, but it then leads a little ways into almost like a soft wheat flavor to it.
Ooh, this is very nice. Yeah, you should take a sip. Here, cheers.
Who are you giving this to?
Well, he said two small steins, right?
Yep, 2 small steins, one for each of you.
Yeah. So I'm across the table, she's across the table. Cheers.
Oh, okay. She drink. That's actually really good.
See? Like I said, cheers.
Goblin gives us what looks to be like a bow, but more like just like knocked its head really quick, and then proceeds off to the other customers. So sorry, I don't normally do this.
Do what? Go out?
Yeah,
What?
Do things.
that my dad has me at the shop all the time. We have a lot of things to do, take care of, armor and suits for the gods, medals for ships, patches, plates.
So do you
nails.
never have fun?
Oh, I have fun. I enjoy what I do.
So that's all you do.
Yeah, it's the simple things. Sometimes the simple things in life make sense.
Right, but the simple things have to include doing other things too.
Yes, but not anything you don't enjoy.
Well, of course.
So, I enjoy my family. I enjoy what I do.
Makes sense. So what got you into blacksmithing? I mean, other than family line history.
Well, yeah, my dad, he was always real big on, metalwork, dwarf and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I can heat metal. I don't know how.
Interesting.
And when my dad found out about that, he kind of pushed me into it. But it's not like I'm forced to it. He gives me days off. I just like to work with metal.
Makes sense. What is it? What if you don't mind me asking, what did your mom do?
She was a this is the story she used to tell me. She used to be a guardian of the leaves, she called it.
Yeah.
It's one of the from what she told me, one of the protectors of Midtree's High Council.
Oh, neat.
The ones that essentially run Midtree and the ones that also have a connection to the Feywild. When
What made her leave?
she was killed out at sea.
No, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. She takes another swig. That was years ago. That was back when I was just a lass. I'm still a lass, but a younger lass. But it's just been me and my dad. What? What are you laughing at?
I just think it's cute. Your little accent that's coming out.
Guess there's a little bit more mid-down in me than I thought. Swigs. For the next little bit of the night, you proceed
Conversation.
a little bit of some small talk, some flirting bounces back. Her dwarven tone comes out more and more the more she drinks, and it's really off-putting at first. It's like I'm hearing dwarf out of a half elf. How does this make sense? But as you go, the goblins are continuing to actually give you bottles, and she paid in platinum. They're just like, oh shit, this is more money we've ever seen ever. Make a quick con save. Okay, then.
That's an 18.
You have no idea how, but this woman is drinking you under the table.
What's your roll?
A natural 20.
Oh, by just a little bit.
She is downing this liquor. She is not she's keeping pace with you, and eventually she actually outpaces you. And she is full dwarf at the current point. There is no distinction between half elf and dwarf in her blood. Oddly enough, the more she drinks, the redder her hair gets. It's weird. But eventually, it does taper off. She kind of pulls, puts an end to the drinks. She goes, "Well, I'm afraid I've got to go back to go back."
I'll walk you. It's okay.
You find that you can barely walk.
Well, we can walk together.
You stumble your way back to the forge. And she kind of doesn't let go.
Wasn't my plan, but that's okay with me.
You have a pleasant night. Alcohol abated. But an eventful evening for you. During that whole time, Nux, did you wish to do anything?
I'm filtering through D&D's Beyond homebrew magic armors to see if there's anything that's like decent. Because I figured I'd be going back to more or less working this armor at least a little bit. And that's really it. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna. Is there anything? As always, I'd love you if you just throw out some random magical things or random magical. If I go, I'm gonna stop by a magic shop, see if anything piques my interest, and I'm cool, awesome. So, I just like randomness that you throw at me, and like, yeah, we can use this. Yeah, no, let's. No, this person can use it. So,
Is everybody meeting back at the ship? Including the other non-party members.
Yeah, I tell you that I'm gonna just go back to the ship with armor. So,
Okay. I mean, like Ava, Nihilus, Gaius, all of them.
Well, actually, since you're out, Nux, as you're heading back to ship, you did have some some offers from the townsfolk, like, "Hey, I've got this rope of climbing that I don't ever use," or "I've got this." Just people offering things to see if you can actually help them out more so than anybody else. People bargaining. Nothing really piques your interest, though.
Okay, I'm just more or less telling everyone that like I'm figure it out tomorrow. I'm gonna try to. We're going to the water pool.
As you make your way to the dock, you notice that the bone cart is already off the ship and is set to make way up the main highway, up the main strip of docks, the thicker docks. Gaius, Varen, and Ava are already setting it up.
Well, you guys are getting really fast, huh?
Yeah, we kind of want to get there and get out as quick as possible.
Fair enough. Let's have one good night together.
Where's Jakari?
Oh, she'll be back.
She found somebody, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't know that.
We'll see. She was a timid girl, so it depends if the girl opens up. It's really up in the air at this moment.
How long am I with said girl?
You were drinking for a couple of hours. And then she brought you, and do you wish to stay? That's the question.
I will stay for a decent size embrace.
Okay. Because it's like you flirt, but then nothing happens.
A good amount of kissing, decent size embrace. Makeout session. Yeah, sounds good.
We can say by about this point, after Nux had made his way back, you started having some drinks with everybody else. Selene,
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to interrupt. Before we left, I would have requested to take a couple bottles with us.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's fine. You gotta remember that.
I'm sorry. But not open them.
Okay.
Sorry.
You begin to start sharing drinks with your friends. Selene seems to have gotten out of his funk a little bit. He's still a little withdrawn, but not as snippy.
Fair. A little less moody.
I apologize for my bit of emotion. Sudden tinge of sadness has a tendency to kind of wear on one's nerves.
That's fair. Understandable.
Yeah, so just wanted to say that. That's not on you. When you remember that your father's basically cast you out into a abyssal pit, kind of riles up one's inner turmoil, Sorry. Drinks all around. At this point, Drakari, you've made your way back.
Hey, everybody! I brought some good booze with me.
I
will not partake.
What?
Thank you.
Why? Or are you gonna have some of the leftover canter booze that you have?
No, I'm staying from that too as well.
What?
I had a thought with Nick Dick actually. I don't have it anymore.
Oh man.
Resting at the bottom of the sea. Or so I hope he is.
Scumbag of all time.
Oh my gosh.
You left me on the bottom of the sea, you bastard!
I thought you were gonna say that.
Greatest comeback of all time. That's the soggy wet zombie dick dick.
Comes back as a fucking revenue with a fucking metal hound.
Oh my gosh. The fuck?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry!
Oh my
You
gosh.
said hold on to your body. I didn't know how long. It's been years at this point. I let it go. Okay, I thought you were gone.
Hey,
I did.
Ava, Gaius, Baron, is Vaughn and Ao there?
They are. Vaughn's already a couple drinks in. Ao's nowhere to be found.
And Vaughn, Vaughn, are you coming with us on our journeys, or are you just going off on your own way?
Fuck no, you guys are fucking you're a boat in a hurricane.
Understandable. So if you guys can wait an hour or two before you leave in the morning, I would really appreciate it.
It was kind of yeah, we could probably. We were planning on leaving pretty soon. Is there a reason why?
So I want to get you guys something, and everything's closed.
Yeah, Drakari, it's well past midnight.
Well, yeah. That's why I couldn't get you guys something right now.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but we gotta go. Varen's actually taken it back. Wait, I'm not. But gifts, man.
What gifts? What the gifts?
Gaius looks over at Varen, and for the first time, there's a stern look on Gaius's face that actually makes Varen pull back. Okay. It's a very odd silence, very uncomfortable.
Well, I hope you guys on a good trip. And she goes to her room then. Because she's now butthurt. Then she can't properly say goodbye the way that she wants to.
Oh, okay.
And this is why I don't like goodbyes. Gaius stands up.
Can it mean, can like I hear that before like I completely leave the room?
No.
For flavor's sake?
He waits until you're all the way gone.
Oh.
Like in your room. Alright, everyone. Good luck to you. Gaius grabs his things and I'll see you again. Let's go. As Ava
and they're all drunk?
Gaius is fine.
Yeah, he's a sober one. I'm like, he won't leave right now, it's fine. Ava's still drunk, Varen's half drunk. He's just trying to get the body rolling.
Ava and Varen kind of look at one another. Ava walks over to Gaius and actually stops him for a second. But Gaius doesn't say anything, just looks and keeps moving out. Ava grabs her things and picks up Varen. They both leave.
Wow, okay. Little rude. We'll see him again. We'll end up having to save them.
I'm in my room, so I don't know.
It's okay.
I left the 2 bottles of Swamp Foot on the table.
I don't drink it because of what it says. What the fuck is Swamp Foot? I'm not drinking it.
Oh, I didn't say that it was Swamp Foot.
I read the label.
Right.
It says Swamp Foot. I'm like, good. Thanks.
Celine. It's actually really good. Smells like goblin. Not bad.
Ah!
It's probably how it was brewed.
I mean, it has a goblin on the face.
Yep.
Yeah. He pours you a small cup.
Small cup because I'm small.
Yeah.
See what it is. Dick.
He actually calls out, "Hey,
Try some.
brother, it's up to come down." I'll pass.
Sourpuss. Bet you can't drink anyways. Turtles can't drink.
Want to say that again?
Turtles can't drink. You want some swamp ass?
It's actually really good.
Oh, it's actually really good. Like, oh shit, this is actually really good. But seriously, you should try the swamp ass. Like, get in the tiny cup.
We're making this a drinking game.
Grab the bottle that's bigger than the cup. Like, he's pulling the tiny cup.
He just eats the whole thing.
That's how I feel about it.
Hey, look, I won.
You didn't win, you ate the damn bottle, you didn't drink it. This is a drinking game, you ate it, so you lost. Fucking dumb fuck. I'm drunk and I know this.
Dying.
I'm just looking at her, she's like chewing out the glass. Drinking game. You said drink.
Not eats.
You just drank out the bottle. Dick.
Is there any more?
Here.
Is there any more?
Deja vu.
You asked.
He just stands there, he's like, I hate you so much.
Don't do that again.
You got about 6 months for this. Drink the whole fucking bottle and walk away with my tiny cup.
I still win.
Still ate the bottle.
Oh,
Guessing we're all getting pretty drunk at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ASMR is gone, so I'm getting real drunk because I'm not
Oh
saying.
yeah, everyone's getting real drunk all of a sudden.
Yep, Sun-Centered Croup is not leaving in the morning. We're not leaving in the afternoon. At least.
Because you gotta figure, you had three paladins that were giving their buffs to everybody. And that was a culmination of
I was
Plus
never
fi-
around those buffs to
plus
really benefit.
15 to saves.
It doesn't stack. I tried.
What, paladins?
Yeah.
Paladins don't stack?
No.
That's
I've
bullshit.
looked it up because I thought it would be great, but then I was like, nothing stacks in 5e. It has to be one or the other. It's the same thing. With
You have to
the
pick a
ACs.
source.
Yep.
Right. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But the drunken knight comes to a conclusion aside from Nihilus, who is stone cold sober.
The Drunken Knight is a good name.
It's coming over to you, babe.
I know he is. Morning comes.
You're talking about like the person mourning, or?
No, the next morning.
Oh, okay. Jakari has another person. Morning comes out. Who the fuck are you? I'm mourning. I just came. He just walks away. What the fuck?
Call me when I just came.
Zips up his pants, walks away. We're just like
Some dude walks out of a room, pulls up his pants, like, who the fuck are you? Morning. I just came.
I'm mourning. Just came.
Leave.
Walks out.
What the fuck just happened?
Morning just left. It's the afternoon.
Morning's here.
Morning's here. Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I make a tiefling with that name.
Morning.
Morning.
It's a good
Hey, morning. How's it going? I just came. It's all good.
Are you saying that because you just showed up, or don't
Yeah.
check my pants?
Yes.
Or yes. I didn't even finish the or.
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Afternoon is next.
That's my brother.
he's a
You
bit.
lost
He's a bit of a downer.
Oh my gosh.
Evening's a bit of a downer.
Evening loves the nightlife.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this controller died already. The
Yeah,
fuck?
you didn't notice that?
No, my controllers all fucking suck now.
I forgot that we retconned the way that the expanded spell list works. I just get the spell list rather than you can select from these additional spells when you gain a new spell level. I'm like, yeah, that's neat.
Neat.
We changed that to where you just get them.
Yeah.
So we do have telekinesis.
Yeah.
Cool. Also dominate person.
Dominate person. Oh, that's gonna be a horrible spell.
I mean, yeah. But what better way to dominate a person than to fucking use them as like a puppet, 30 feet up in the air?
Oh my gosh.
Not saying I like it, but you know, it did pique my interest.
It's pretty.
What?
Heavy space armor.
What?
But literally just looking up Humber bullshit to see if anything mechanically makes sense. But
Sorry about the feet smell, because I
Gorgeous.
know I can smell it.
I can't smell shit. I'll be honest.
I don't even care.
Is it the swamp foot?
Maybe.
We found it.
So morning comes.
Yeah. The sun rises. To those who have drank heavily, you do have a bit of a headache, but not as bad as you've experienced.
Yeah.
There is this odd smell in the air, though, for those that have drank Swampfoot. It seems to have this after effect after being imbibed. It's not a good smell. The term Swampfoot now is quite literally in sense, as all you smell is swamp foot.
Prestidigitation. Not smelling swamp foot.
But the ship, now short 3 people, sits in the dock. The cart, long gone. But you have a mission. Is there anything you wish to do before you set off?
Hit the shops. And then we're setting off.
Hit the shops. I'm gonna go off to each
Shoppers.
individual shop that of
Uh-huh.
those owners and refill their personal stock with them.
Also see if you can sell off the armor and the rapiers.
Oh, and then after that, I'm gonna sell off the armor and rapiers.
Try to start stocking some money. Question: is there mages guild in this town?
Not in this town.
And 12
What are you doing?
Oh,
I'm like, speaking of, wait
Oh.
a second.
hey, I want
What
one
are
of
you
those.
doing?
Got 11 great swords I need to sell.
We were gonna take Grave Weapon Master as a halfling. That's terrifying.
You know why I didn't do that.
Yep. It would have been funny as shit, though.
I would have loved it. I would have been in love. Because you know why? I would have had a giant scythe. I would have been a little man with a giant scythe.
I am mini death.
It's your time.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
Where's my body?
You can't know my time. Buddy.
Your time ran short.
Your time's gone.
But from what you can gather, the best place to try and sell off your gear is actually at Lorena's. You show up. She is full of pep for as much as she drank. Her hair has changed back from that red to that strawberry blonde, and she's just hammering away, just singing a little tune.
Oh, you're more happy. You're happier this morning.
I just got a good night's sleep.
Oh, that's
Apparently
good.
my accent's still here. I don't quite know why. It's really bothersome. I can't get rid of it.
Probably after effects of swamp foot.
Oh yeah, by the way, I had to take a shower for that.
Oh yeah, I know. So did I.
You alright?
Yeah, I just need a pee.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I didn't say. I hope it was just a known thing that I was just gonna take a shower before I leave.
It's just wash off. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's like something
Why do you need a bath?
Well, I don't have prestidigitation, so.
But she's hammering away on the sword. She puts the sword back in the forge, hangs up a hammer. Alright, how can I help you today?
Oh, I just came back to refill your personal stock of water.
Oh, I appreciate that. Does he need anything?
I don't think so. But also I do have some of these rapiers here. I pull the three of them out.
Ooh. Oh my.
I was wondering if I could sell them to you.
Let me check my coffers real quick. She turns around, heads further into the forge. Hang on a second. She comes back. Starts examining.
That's actually.
These wouldn't happen to be enchanted, would they?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. And where did you get them?
Found them.
Let's not say we found some.
Technically, we did.
I mean, it's true.
I just find it funny because I see Dutro's mark on here.
That's why I said we shouldn't just say we found some.
They were Dutros.
So he is dead. I kind of like the guy.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, wasn't he?
It was pretty good. He definitely hung around the townsfolk like us. I talk to my dad a lot. But based on these, I think I'm only able to really buy one. Actually, I don't have a lot of money.
Oh, that's okay. Well then, never mind. Don't worry about it. I don't want to take up your stock of money.
I mean, if you want me to buy it, I can take this one off your hand for 600 gold.
Because that's not a lot of... Okay.
For a plus one rapier, that's...
You made me pay 12 grand for a plus 1 dagger.
Or not 12, we got 1,200 on that.
Okay, yeah, you can have the one.
It's like 12 grand for a dagger. Like, why not 1200 for an enhanced dagger?
I put the other two in the bag.
Like, all right then. She gives, oddly enough, 600 gold, and that looks like that's all she really had. So, all right. I'll see if I can try and sell this and recoup the losses.
Don't worry about it, hon. Here you go.
What was this?
I hand the bag right back to her.
No, that's not how this works.
Yes, it is.
I bought.
Trust me, take it as a gift because she doesn't get that away too often. I just walk out because I know how this exchange is gonna go, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
We had a good night together.
You are weird.
I know.
Thank you, Val. Yeah, I can't do it.
What?
Here. You paid for it. Well, like
My hands
I
are
paid
closed,
for it.
so like I don't know where she's handing that to.
That's gonna kill me. She takes the gold back. Heads into the back of the shop. Still holding on to the rapier. Well, good luck then.
Do you need me to fill your stocks of water?
Oh, sorry, I was so flustered for a second. Yeah, she motions for you to come back into the shop.
Mm-hmm.
There are several barrels in the back of the shop that that need some filling.
So I do fountain instead of bleak. But
Geyser.
geyser.
Alright, destroys it.
Destroy our entire shop.
30 gallons in 6 seconds? That's fucking stupid.
And
That's a bathtub and just whoosh.
and fill her barrels.
Okay. She takes one of the barrels and rolls it cautiously over to the forge.
Oh, before she does that. Where is she when I'm doing this?
Alongside you as you're filling up the barrels. But she sets up what looks to be like a quenching station. Before she ushers you back out from her forge.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Is there a wall nearby?
There's 3.
I push her up against the wall and I plant one large one on her.
All right. She's kind of taken aback for like a half a second, but she accepts it. Kind of reciprocates it.
Thank you.
She kind of doesn't look. She's immediately red in the face, though.
Aw, you're so cute. Flippin' A.
But she goes back to the forge and pulls the sword back out and proceeds to hammer faster than when you first got there. Anything else?
Well, next stop would be the goblins place, and then after that the dwarf, was it?
The scavenger's bandolier
Mm-hmm.
for Cartha. You stop by the goblins. They immediately recognize you. You fill the barrel and they actually give you another bottle of Swampfoot.
I think I'll pass this time. Great stuff, though.
All right.
Thank you.
Make your way up to the bandolier. Cartha's there. He's already got. He has a small box of a couple of look to be potion jars. Cartha mentions that these are potions of cold. These might help you out with the frostwood.
How many?
4.
Okay.
That's about as much as they can muster at their current rate.
Perfect. We can use those. Fill up their bells.
They appreciate that. Oddly enough, Cartha is the dwarf. You see that Mithralin, his elven husband, actually gives you particularly a heavy fur shawl as a way to try and protect against the cold as well, as a thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. I literally stay quiet and just like, thank you.
Goes over to the both of you and actually gives out not a furred shawl, but like heavy leather shawls, and they're actually fairly warm on the inside. One set for your size and one for Nihilus.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful. I like this.
I say thank you in French.
Merci.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
A little long to you, but merci beaucoup. Sucks talking with a French chef. Kind of learned some fucking words. Anything else?
Nope. After that, I'm ready to go.
Right. The three of you gather back up. Do you make your way into the Frostwood, or are you gonna try and grab Albie?
How long? Okay, from the map that I have, how long is it a journey to?
I grabbed Albie in the morning.
Yeah, we need our canary.
Need your canary.
How long of a trip is it to the Azure?
To the Azure Hole, about half a day's journey,
Half a day's there, and so technically half a day's back.
essentially.
Okay.
I do have the map in there.
Get the map. Map. Oh, God.
Do we need a table?
No, I just have the general continent map.
Careful.
Someone died. Yeah, big old puppy gun.
So,
It's the map.
Northreach, and the Azure Hole is just north.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty close.
So the four of you gather up what belongings that you have. You set foot, heading out north, going up a set of wall-built stairs within the crater of Northreach, setting up finally onto the precipice of this wall, and see a sheer white frosted field slowly ebbing down through jagged edgings of broken rock and earth into a sprawling white field that seems to extend for several miles out north, with a small clearing. Looks to be about 15 or so miles out. And that's just due north. Off to the northeast, you see the beginnings of the World Crown, this series of towering mountaintops and spires that break through the clouds themselves. At least I don't know if I can see this though. Just before you make your way down the hill, Albie actually stops you and says, "What the fuck is that?" As he points out towards the azure hole. If you could make some perception checks, please.
Not bad. Not bad.
Terrible. 2
That's an 18.
plus 4, 5, 7.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your dice. Do it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
20,
Damn.
27.
All right.
I see 27 feet.
Nux, all you're able to see is just white.
I'm like, what?
Dracaria, you glimpse and squint your eyes as best as you can, just because of the reflection coming off of this of the snow from the sun. You see something, but you can't quite make it out. Nihilus, you're able to take note. You have a good vantage point as the hood is actually helping protect some of the reflection. You spot something just over this clearing within the woods, and it has wings.
I don't like that. Just
nature check.
Make a nature check.
It has wings.
Looks like it has wings.
All right, cool.
With your 20,
What do you see?
what you pick up, sir, as with that fucking 27 perception, there's a sudden flash of lightning, but just barely.
Oh, might be a dragon. What will show that?
Dragons? Like big one or small one?
I don't know. What else do you know that produces lightning up here?
Ha! Ha! Let's do this. I need these pots. Okay. Nux like physically gets excited. He's like,
should not have said anything.
I need these pots. Of this
No, we're not gonna go. I have dragons. Hello.
We're going to kill this dragon.
Oh,
We're coming. You coming or going?
I'm coming because I have to go fix the azure.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Albie?
Are we sure we're fighting a dragon?
Yes.
I don't like that.
That sucks. Come on. Welcome to the group.
Oh boy.
Smile around. It's just like Albie, like, okay.
You still have 35. You have 35.
I have 35 now that I'm mobile. Yeah. Bump me up 10. Which is more than my
Which is more than your infiltrator armor
Yeah.
granted you. But you do have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah, I was thinking about adding some more movement to my armor because it is a rare and I'm not thinking of anything but anything. Anyways, continue. I have plate mail.
You have plate mail. Your base AC is now 18.
I'm gonna change my infusions.
It's like, where the fuck did you put your pencil, dude?
Okay.
Right. The controller's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks to suck.
So when you face a
I
dragon.
need to change my infusions.
Let's see. We got a little bit of time. As you proceed down the jagged slopes from Crater Bay, the snow crunching beneath your feet, the slight breeze of cold washing from the southern wind, you eventually make your way into the trees, into the frosted wood.
Hey, what do I know about the potion of cold?
How long does it last? Can we arcana knowledge?
Yeah.
That's a 21.
Fucking hell. Am I rolling against you? Oh my goodness, it's a 20. Oh, no, did I roll a 13? It's a 22.
From what You know of potion imbibements. It's able to grant you resistance to cold damage with a extension. Sorry, with a time frame of an hour.
Oh, nice. Are we gonna be there within the hour?
To the as your whole? No,
Oh.
it's gonna take a half day to get there.
Oh. Let's get there, stock it, set up our fight, and then kill it. We?
Okay.
You proceed through the forest.
Can we at least try to talk to it?
Why?
Because I have dragons. Where are they sitting on me?
They are
With you?
bundled inside your clothes somewhere.
I'm assuming they're underneath the fur because I didn't take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have dragons with me. That's why.
You should probably leave them.
You know that?
Also, why are you taking them places? They're going to die.
No, they're not. I also wasn't expecting for a dragon to be there.
Same.
Over the next couple of hours, the forest is chilly, frost-laden, just from the low temperatures and the constant spray of salt water coming from the coast. Jakari, you start noticing tracks and prints within the snow. Some look like four-legged fauna, deer, a couple of small birds. But then you start seeing two-legged prints, and they're small. They seem to be scattered through a bit of the area that you're in right now. You then start seeing the remnants of archaic traps, like sling traps, small pitfalls. Look like rabbits strung up in the tree line from snare traps.
Hey guys, let's stop for a second.
Yeah, getting close.
No, there's just a whole bunch of traps laden with it all over this place.
Oh. Yeah, look around.
Perception check.
That's awful. It's vain. I cannot see things.
That's a 9.
Start getting all my stuff out.
I never do well with perception checks.
You're more fine details thing.
My familiar with fighting failures now a little bit ooze. Because
A
I
little
miss
bit-
Bernice.
A little mechanical ooze.
Get a little bit ooze. Because I miss Bernice. Damn it.
Within your immediate area, it doesn't look like there's any set traps. You proceed further.
Okay.
You were gonna say something?
Is there snow on the ground?
Oh yeah, there's snow on the ground.
Can I tell, like, from before the investigation check, can I tell if the traps were started underneath the snow or above the snow?
Probably
Or
beneath it.
beneath it? Shape water to make it steam
Okay.
so that it evaporates.
Are you just gonna do that in all the way around you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going through the app and starting all my spells so I can just get to them.
Bring them up on the fly. Yep.
Exactly.
The further in you go, this is not the right.
I was like, this is so like calming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was supposed to be that for a little bit.
I do want to get the spell Tiny Servant at some point because I just feel like that's out my alley.
Little tiny servant.
Yeah, tiny servant.
You proceed further for another few hours, and then you start, Jakari, you start noticing that the traps are getting bigger. As in, there are, instead of tiny pitfalls for small animals and fauna, there are pitfalls at least 3 feet wide, filled with sticks. Some have fresh bodies.
Alright, like, let's, like, really, really stop here.
Okay. Can I do, like, a survival check to see if there's anything close by us? Are there any signs of, like, things that could be hunting us? Survival check. 22.
Based on the design of the traps, they're very archaic, simple but barbaric.
Okay.
Based on the design, they're not smartly made. So if you're running off of what you've been told, these are probably made by the goblins.
Okay. So they're also trying to catch us. Okay. But nothing's really tracking us, like nothing in the sky or
Nothing you can see.
Okay. I don't think anything is super close right now, but I do think we should make ourselves more or less ready for what's about to happen.
Well, give me a minute. I'll be...
I'm going to
With the 2 rolls of 13.
spend. So, guys, here's my plan. So, let's take a little bit to set ourselves up. I'm going to take 10 minutes to cast the tiny hut, so that we can stay protected. And then let's drink our potions, and let's kind of buff ourselves with some spells. And then all of us will make a big noise and attract the creature.
How long is it till we reach the watering hole?
Based on the rate of travel, you probably have another couple of hours.
Okay, never mind.
So maybe we should move a little bit more first.
Yeah.
I agree.
You hear a snap come from a ways off into the woods, just off to your east.
What's a ways?
Looks to be about 60 feet or so. As you, actually, all of you, notice a little tinge of green peek out from behind a tree and disappear.
60 feet away?
Yep.
Do I want to do something?
While you do that, while you cast your tiny hut, I'll cast hallucinatory terrain.
Like, in a minute, we're getting closer.
Oh, okay.
But a little goblin saw us.
Okay. Well, I kind of figured, yeah, they have this area patrolled. I'm going to try to keep them away from us.
Should we worry about the goblins?
Do you think they'll attack in the next 10 minutes?
We do need to get closer first, though.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Well, let's just keep moving inwards. We'll see if they're protecting the dragon hunting us. Who knows they're here? They are just goblins. Not too incredibly more goblins.
Do you think the dragon would know the goblins are here?
Do you think the dragons are controlling the goblins?
Perhaps.
Well, wait till she's back.
If that's the case, should we just make our stand here?
Do you think we can drag the dragon over here? I guess it's a few hours until the watering hole.
That's what I was going to hope with the hallucinatory terrain.
Change the terrain around here and attract them and try to figure out what happened. Could you turn it into like a big charcoal land so like it got blown up? Figured if he's frost dragon, he likes things cold, all of a sudden it's blown up and looks like all the trees are on fire or something like that.
That, or
natural terrain. Damn it.
Okay, never mind. I was hoping to make like a whole bunch of like.
Natural terrain is also like lava.
I was hoping to make like a whole bunch of like goblins on spears and everything. Just,
Oh
like, around.
goodness! Yeah, wow, that got real dark.
It's like, yep, and
Oh, I was like, no. Fuck this shit up.
oh wow, yeah.
Fuck this shit up. Hey. I don't care what dragon is talking telling me to do shit. My goblin ass is going back in a hole.
It'd just be like we're on a pillar and just like a bottomless chasm all the way around us. And just our tiny hut is safe on like this pillar.
That sounds awesome.
What sounds awesome?
So we were kind of talking and what about what if we try to do you think the goblins are working with the dragon?
No.
You don't think the dragon has taken over the goblins? Because dragons normally tend to hoard.
Yeah, they tend to hoard, but I don't ever remember recalling dragons hoarding goblins.
But they do have minions. And if it's an intelligent dragon, it will make minions.
I asked my dragons.
They already know.
He had a good idea. What if we just stay here and make our spot here? I could cast my tiny hut, and he casts the snare terrain. And describe your idea again.
Yeah, make it so like the tiny hut is the safe zone, and then all around is like a collapsed area of just bottomless pit. We're just on this safe little pillar.
Sounds good.
And then I can make a loud noise that can be heard up to like a couple hundred feet.
Same here.
So if we both do that, do you think it would get his attention?
Possibly.
Do you think this is a good enough spot to set up and try to hold our own?
We're a couple hours away from the...
So should we get like an hour closer?
Probably.
Okay. You think that 2 or 3 hours closer? The closer we get, the more in the danger we are of the dragon.
Yeah, I know.
The dragon can move a whole lot faster than we can.
Yeah, I know. At least 1 more hour closer.
Okay. Let's try to do this quiet.
And safely without getting trapped.
Can you do your floating disc real quick and I'll protect this for a minute?
Yeah, that also takes 10 minutes.
I'm fine with waiting
So
10
much
minutes
long.
because we're about to travel another hour.
Okay, yep.
Is that fine?
Mm-hmm.
I tunnel fighter for the next hour.
Okay.
He casts a floating disc. I tunnel fighter on the floating disc.
Yeah.
So I have a 30-foot range, and I'm just like, he's
30-foot range, 20 feet back.
But he's the only one that has to be forward. She can be close to me and everyone else. So they can sit on the disc. I can be in the middle. He just has to be walking forward.
So
And I'm putting an echo on his shoulders.
okay, so Nihilus is up front.
Oh god.
I made a tank, okay? Don't
Albie
touch us.
Albie will take second.
Make a stealth check because I'm standing on the platform and don't have to.
So is everyone? So with Nux, are we proceeding quietly
Yes.
No.
We try.
then? Make a stealth check, please, Dracaria.
Crunching through the snow.
Absolutely not.
Punching through the snow. Goblins laughing at us.
Well, actually, what I can do
Got a big old
is
dragon that's
I
gonna
can do
smack us
shape
up.
water and just move the snow away from our feet.
It's not so much the water as the snow, so much as it is just.
The rustling.
The
of our
rustling.
bags
Now
and
you just
everything.
making the shape water is making
Now
no
instead of
steer.
just
So
now
now
instead
it's
of
just
going
anything
instead of
with
going, there's.
Nah, it's just like,
Yeah, do you want to know what the funny thing is?
but I'm not gonna do that.
What was your stealth roll for a 4?
No,
What'd you
for
roll?
total.
You rolled a 3.
I rolled a 2 with a 2.
Albie rolled a 3.
Oh yeah.
You got the highest with a 14.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Oh boy.
Do we have stealth
Not
tactics?
quiet.
We do not have stealth
Oh
tactics.
damn.
I eliminated myself out of the self tax and I tried to help.
You are a defensive wall, but Everyone's not being very quiet.
Do you want to come up here? What are you looking at me for? Yes. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Nihilus,
Yeah.
make either a perception or investigation check, please.
Perception slightly higher. 8.
I would like to, every bonus action I'm going to do Tunnel Fighter, but every action I'd like to moment to think. So I can
Make perception checks.
I rolled a 1.
I believe moment to think grants you advantage on perceptions, or just a chance to do an investigation check. Jakari, you're all the way in the back.
As a bonus action, I can all of a sudden teleport 60 feet behind me.
I'm actively looking for traps right now. So does that like
Make investigation checks.
actively looking for
what?
people to attack.
What? And you said investigation.
If you're looking for traps, make either perception or investigation, whichever's higher.
Oh, can I just use my passive investigation?
You're actively looking. It's not passive.
Well then, okay, never mind.
No, it doesn't give me.
That still passes. I
Yeah.
rolled a natural 18. I'm not calculating that full number.
Yeah, what, you mean the 34 that you get?
32.
How fast does floating disc catch up to me?
I believe it only moves at 10 feet.
Oh, okay. So I would like teleport behind a dude and have Tinser's floating disc like.
You need to read what this will do.
What moment to think? I've read it. One free turn. Use action and bonus action as normal. However, you can't move from the location where you cast a spell or can affect any other objects worn or carried. Make any kind of attack or cast a spell if you let go of an item you are carrying. It also frozen in time.
Right there.
Motion.
If I let something go,
It stops in time.
so I can bonus action teleport, moment to think, and then just like let something go. And as soon as it disappears,
More so would be moment to think bonus action. Because you have to cast
can't
it
move.
before you, and you cannot move.
but
while
I
you
can
cast
cast it after my bonus action. It
After
just
bonus
says
action, yes.
I can. Yeah.
But
I
the
just
second
don't
you
have
cast
it.
your bonus action, you use your bonus action, and then you cast it, whatever you dropped only goes in after you teleport.
Yeah. I guess that doesn't work too much. Never mind. Either way, I was just thinking something is frozen in time for 2.
It's pretty neat.
No, it doesn't grant me advantage. Either way, it's a 20.
It allows you to make intelligence to gather information, make a perception check, take a hide action, deploy back caltrops, or stow weapons.
Yeah, it gives me like
It gives you 6 seconds to basically like set up a little quick trap.
Yeah.
Like if you're running, moment to think, caltrops. Continue running. Because with flowing disc, spell creates a circular disc. Disc is immobile while you're within 20 feet. If you move 20 feet away, the disc follows you and remains in that 20 feet. It can move across uneven terrain or downstairs slopes and the like, but it cannot cross elevation more than 10 feet. Disc can't move across a 10-foot pit, nor can it leave much space. If you move more than 100 feet from the disc, the spell ends. Doesn't say... No, it stays within 20 feet. So if you move 30 from 20, it stays within that 20.
Okay.
So not rapid movement, but it moves along with you. Juxtaposed.
what if I did do rapid movement?
Yeah, what if I teleport all of a sudden?
It would move to you within that 20 feet.
Wow, how fast?
It doesn't say. So I'm guessing since it says it stays with 20 feet of you, even if you move, it says it's... That's actually weird. Why doesn't it say that?
Yeah.
So does it teleport with him, or does it legit like?
They'll try to move to catch up with me within 20
It remains
feet.
for the duration, can hold 500 pounds, and weight is placed upon it. The spell, more weight is placed. Immobile while you're within 20 feet. If you move 20 feet, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain. It doesn't say it has a move speed.
So I have an.
You can literally teleport and buzzsaw somebody with that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's
I
3
can-
foot diameter, 1 inch thick, and move and then floats 3 feet across above the ground.
So it's
Oh no,
just 3
then
feet,
floats
but either
3
way,
feet
it's a
above the
cap.
ground and occupy.
You got kneecaps of people, or cut them in half.
Okay, so it's 3 feet wide, 1 inch thick, and floats 3 feet high.
1 inch.
But it
thick.
does not have any movement speed aside from the fact that it says it needs to be within 20 feet of you.
But what if I have like my Echo, 30 feet, move at 60, I bonus action. My end of my turn, my Echo would be dismissed, and I'm 60 feet from where I was. That's 40 feet of instant movement.
Or within 6 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to calculate the fact that you move 60 feet in 6 seconds. How fast does that disc move within those 6 seconds to be within
40
feet?
feet within 6 seconds?
It's not a lot.
Not too much, but
That's
not
8
a lot, to be
feet
honest.
a second.
I feel like I can do that.
It get hit hard, but it won't kill anybody.
Yeah, I need to go faster.
Somehow you can blink 500 feet away. 'Cause it says that's,
I'll figure it out.
that's its limit.
I can. I did find one magic item that I like to turn into my armor.
100 feet away. If you are more than 100 feet away from the disc, the spell ends. But if you get 90 feet away, it has to move.
Done.
Okay, let's go ahead and.
But math.
Yeah.
So what is that?
Okay, we're continuing to move close. We're trying to be
Niles,
stealthy.
you made a perception check that did not get high enough.
21.
21.
My perception check.
Investigation to looking for traps in a 32.
Yeah, it's only like 4.5
Yeah,
minutes.
It's
On
not
your
very
eyeballs.
fast. It's about as fast as someone running.
Yeah.
Slower
funny.
than you say. It would be funny because it does like kneecap someone. It's indestructible. So
You can't break it.
Immovable.
It's immobile, indestructible, up to 500
there's no
pounds.
saving against it. You are getting pushed by it.
Yeah.
Make a strength saving throw against infinity. Not 20, not infinity.
Nux and Dracaria, since you are so far back, you notice it, but just too late. Nihilus, I need you to make a dex save, please.
Sorry. I was like, ton of.
It me, your boy.
Sorry. Let me, your boy.
Making
What is it?
No, it's not a save. It's just a roll. It's a dex check.
Need you to make a dex save, sir.
14.
Oof, just shy.
I mean, it's +1. So doing what we can.
Just
Is
as
Avaria
you're moving
within
along,
5 feet. It's with the Varia next to me.
No, they're gone now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
no.
they're all,
No
your
more.
paladins are all gone. It's all you guys now.
Sad day.
As you are making your way forward, the ground's slightly uneven, so you have to try and wobble your way through the tree line until you step over a tree trunk, over a tree root, and there's a sudden as something lashes around your ankle as you're pulled up into the tree line.
I would have pointed out any traps that I saw.
Too late. You're 20 feet back.
Yeah, you would need to be within, like...
Investigation is literally within your field of view, and perception is to look at a distance. You can't investigate something at 30 feet.
Okay. And then I have a gigantic question, because then how in the world was I able to spot out these traps? Because my perception...
Because they were right here. You're
But I wasn't in the front, though.
You were bunched up. Weren't you? No one gave me a marching order.
Alright, I said that us three were on the disc and Nihilus is in front. My echo's with Nihilus.
But, okay. That's after we
Your echo doesn't have any perception.
transferred. Okay.
No, his consciousness has to be in the echo. His echo can't point anything out.
That's what I'm saying. What is hitting him? Because my echo might also have to make a save.
Well, your echo just falls off as he's pulled 15 feet into the air.
Oh, you're pulled 15 feet. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a snare trap. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I don't see how I would have noticed them in the first place, though.
I'll talk to it later.
My echo pops up and cuts the rope. Or just floats up. Doesn't matter. How high up are you?
15 feet. The disc actually falls in just shy to the base of this tree.
Ow. Do I waste a spell and use Featherfall on you? Or do I just watch you fall?
I don't know. You're cutting him loose. Nihilus, make a acrobatics check if you could. Or are you actually casting Featherfall?
Yeah.
Is that range?
That's 60 feet. I have it on myself, so give me 2 seconds. And Featherfall.
Athletics, you said? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Unless Nux is
60
casting...
feet.
So you can cast it at 60 feet, okay. So there you go.
You land on your feet. Because that's what the spell says.
It's really cool haptics. Like when I roll the dice, it like I feel it when it like I just rolled 2 20s in a row.
You should have used that for something else.
I should have.
Yeah, you get down on the ground nice and softly. Bonus action, tunnel fighter again.
Yep. And as you come back, Nihilus, as you come back down after your echo cuts the rope, letting Nihilus float back down, Albies turns around and goes into a stance as all of you look, and you see just just within 30 feet, there are several small goblins hiding behind certain trees. Not behind certain trees, but hiding behind trees, surrounding all of you. But they don't seem to be moving.
You got an illusion spell, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Want to see something funny?
Sure.
Copy me, and I'm gonna copy me. Like, as in, make copies of myself.
Go ahead.
Ready? Hey, goblins. Don't think you can understand me, but I have a very unique power that's almost like you guys. Watch. I make an echo, and I do minor illusion to make more of myself.
Minor illusion as well.
Now there's way more of myself. And I just all go, hi! It's more or less an intimidation check. If you'd like me to roll one, I will.
Yeah.
Because I'm waving my big dick in front of the face. It's not a good intimidation.
You're big, the little dick.
Because I'm waving, and it's a 6. Oof. It's not intimidating.
No,
seeing
it's
a man
not.
But now there's like 20, so it's not like just the 4 of us.
I mean, you echo and you minor illusion, so it's more just yourself. And then he minor illusions 1.
Oh, you're only saying you only allow 1.
You only allow
one.
one.
Yeah, one
So
object.
1, 2, 3, 4 of me,
Yep. There's
plus
only
the
4 of
other 3 of us.
you. Yeah.
So good enough.
Make a slight deception check too.
What do I add for being slight?
Just make a deception check.
It's way better at dirty 20.
I also rolled the same thing. 10 plus 10.
Wow.
You get some immediate, just some jump backs and reactions from some of the goblins that can see you as they.
So not intimidating, but they're like, shit. He actually can make a lot of copies of himself. Okay, cool. Okay. I would suggest we start setting up right now.
I say so.
Cool. Please protect me. I'll try to do something for 10 minutes. We'll see.
I'd appreciate a hand as well.
What do you want me to do? I'm fucking casting a spell.
I don't know. Yeah, right. Yeah, never mind. Do it on your little platform then. You can do it on here.
As I'm doing it, I'm like, this is a really good idea. Maybe I should do this.
minute passes. Second minute. Third.
Of course, I am also like behind trees. I'm not stupid. I'm behind cover. I'm trying to be smart about this.
An arrow just landed right above your head.
That's all, I'm laying prone, so congrats. And I'm like under the disc, so.
You notice it has a note just like wrapped around the arrow though.
Mage hand to grab that.
I'm just looking up at it like, fuck you.
Does anyone speak Goblin?
Yeah, gods, no.
You're the only one that can help us. I mean,
Comprehend languages.
we all have ritual spells, but I'm literally casting one as we speak.
Yeah, I got tongues, but
That helps you speak.
Yeah, I got some tugs.
that actually.
You cast comprehend languages. You look at the note. It's rudimentary. It's short, to the point. No hurt. Talk.
Yeah.
Still casting this thing on this disc.
Only spoken words.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
If you want to talk to him, you can, but I'm not moving from the spot. I got like 7 more minutes.
Okay.
What's it say?
I yell out loud. What do you want to talk about?
Do your talking, bitch.
What's the note say?
We want to talk.
Oh,
We want to attack. Goblins don't talk.
fuck it. Casting tongues.
You hear some slight crunching coming from one of the trees. You see a little wide-headed, green-skinned, sharp teeth, beady-eyed. Definitely a goblin, but completely unarmed. Just waddling through the snow.
What?
I
This is
approach
already
him.
fishy.
Seemingly unarmed as well.
Seemingly.
The man with a walking
My
stick.
brain's well weapon.
Yeah, man.
It looks at you quizzingly.
How's it going?
You speak fluent Goblin.
Yeah, I say to him in fluent Goblin.
Fluent fucking goblin.
Yo, what up, man?
Yo, you ain't gonna stop shit, are you?
I mean, I was the one that got riled up in your traps, so if anyone has any reason to start it, then what do you got all these traps around here for?
Stop fools like you.
I mean,
Stop fools like you.
for what?
From what?
What are you protecting?
Protecting nothing. Protecting family.
Oh, well, just let us pass.
Fucking the scale back gets home.
What's he saying about the water hole?
The scale back? What do you mean by scale back?
Scale back. And damn tree throwers.
No. Oh.
They just come in, kick us out.
Oh. I think we misread being a dragon. You mean big, tall humans? Tree throwers?
No, they stupid.
Oh.
They bigger than you, but no.
Those aren't the tree throwers? No?
No, they tree throws,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
they not you.
Yeah, I don't think.
What'd he say?
But scale back. Came in flying one day.
Well, maybe it is a dragon. I don't think it's a lingworm right now, and it's got frost giant buddies, and I'm just like, oh,
You saying it's worse?
it's worse than a dragon.
Worms? Wait, what?
A lingworm.
Hey, what'd you say?
Um,
What'd you say?
No, fucking scaleback came from small rocks, from slippery dirt. That way, and he points actually southwest.
really?
oddly enough, towards the Golden Sands.
Yeah, so it's probably okay. Yeah, no. We're just trying to get to the watering hole. We're just trying to get access to fresh water, you know?
Yeah, Scareback, block it off. He won't want it.
Alright, well. If we kill that for you, what's in it for us?
We stop fucking with your home.
I mean,
Points back.
really
over towards
appreciate
South
that.
Northreach.
Would
What do you say?
as we don't fuck with your home, how about you just do that anyway? You dig? Like, big favor you're doing us by not fucking with our home. You can fuck with your home because, you know, you fuck with our home willy-nilly.
Yeah, we fuck your people, come try and kill us. He points across the way. And about 100 feet out, you see the remnants of a skeleton hanging from a tree line.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful presentation. I say it.
Do I see that? And I have no idea what he's talking about. This. Hey, is he threatening us?
No,
Was that a threat?
That's a goblin. That's a goblin.
He just pointed at the. Oh.
Yeah. We did that. Well, humans did that. We did. Tell you what. I will communicate to the people in the village that they shouldn't fuck with you guys. And you don't fuck with them, gotcha? And the pact will be written in the sky, and the peace among these two peoples shall be forever held. And I cast Skywrite.
And it says,
and it's the only useful casting of
Won't be-
this spell.
"Hey, don't start now while being goblins." Goblins. Everyone in the sky. The hell?
And we've both created like this mystical prophecy and a truce and a treaty all at the same time.
The goblins just like, wow.
And then the humans in the village are like, oh, cool.
Still gotta get rid of Scaleback.
Alright. So yeah, we do that. And then you need to do something for us. Because we did you a favor, because now the village isn't gonna, you know,
We need shit they can steal some of them.
raid in.
Oh, well, wait, well, before we stop fucking with people, you gotta take care of Scaleback.
Yeah, exactly.
You take care of Scaleback, we go back home. We don't fuck with you.
And you give us?
You give us, yeah.
What do people you want?
Do you have a Chinese?
Not Chinese.
Well, yeah. And we do you a favor, and then you depart with those shinies because you're really thankful.
Gotta talk with Mama Moss about that.
Oh, so you're not the boss then?
I just run with my boys.
I can respect that. I'm not the boss like that. Really, it's Jacaria. So, we're same boat, mate. I understand.
The bosses of our own lives.
Yeah.
We're stuck here trying to save the gods.
Tell you what. We'll agree to do this. We'll get rid of the scale back for you now. Do you have any, like, drink that makes you feel real good? Like, a whole lot better? Like takes away your negative emotions.
We got sleep water.
No.
He pulls out a what looks like a fresh rabbit's stomach, and he like holds it out. But it's really small. He's a goblin with.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay, thank you. I do not have any problem sleeping. Well, I do, but I don't. If you never mind.
Never mind my story.
It's too long to explain.
The goblin turns around. All you hear, Nux, says, "Ah, take care." What would you hear? Hey, rap, go home.
Is that an attack?
He turns around. You get scaled back. We followed you.
Sounds good.
Tree throwers. They eat people.
Yeah, fuck that. It's okay. I eat goblins.
Is that what you
We
said?
eat goblins too.
25 deception.
25 deception. Hey, goblins. What the fuck is this, man? He speaks with full goblin. He's just
No goblin, he eats us.
What the fuck?
You get a very weary off-put from the goblin as he takes several subtle steps back before turning around and hang back to the rest.
Do you got any young ones that you want us interested in?
If a goblin could fade white
You were
That was-
just awful.
and really picks up his pace.
Been really packaged lately.
Fucking metal.
That's it for me. I am the spell. It's gonna be it for me actually as well too.
Yep.
I get that mid shift.
Same here.
No, I wanted to kill a dragon, but it's 11 o'clock, so I understand.
Yeah.
It's
That's
11
gonna be
o'clock
about
and lava's got to
known
work.
for us. How we pace things.
Right.
Although
So I will be cutting it off there tonight. This was actually nice. We got a little bit further than I thought we would. But we will not be here next week. Anthony's going to be out of town, and with us being already 2 members short, figure it's a good time to just take a week off. With work actually getting crazy, we just lost another cook.
No.
Yeah, it's great. And with it being the holiday, well, post-holiday, we figure why not just let everyone enjoy themselves? But we should be back here. What is 20th? Right, because it's the week of our anniversary. Right.
Woo.
So we will be back here on the 20th. Hopefully around 6 o'clock. We hope to. But we hope everyone is staying healthy, staying safe. I hope you guys enjoyed the game today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will have this on my YouTube channel within the night. But I hope to see everyone there. And keep those 20s warm, folks. We'll see you later.
Bye. What news? You got Far Step?